Twitch, YouTube, everyone out there in the multiverse, multi-sphere-verse. Let's try this again. The Hector finale. What should be a finale? What should have been, maybe, a finale? But then my power went out and Windows decided to update, which I think was probably a Microsoft-sanctioned attack against my computer, so... Unfortunate! But hey, we need to enter an ugly competition, and we've got our deputy... whose name is incredibly memorable. I wanna say... Definitely starts with an H. Lambert, yep, definitely. Stupid idiot. Lambert, good old Lambert.
We need this to get on stage. Just shut up and let me do the talking. I don't know how Philomena will take it if I go home looking like that. To be perfectly honest, Lambert, I would be very much surprised if it was any more of a disappointment to her than your regular appearance.
Burn. Sucks power went out last stream. Hopefully it won't happen again. Let's finish this. That's the plan.
This gentleman into Strictly Come Gurning. Him. He's as lovely as the moon on a still leak.
Aw.
He's a cherry blossom, a cherub.
That's very flattering.
Enough, Bernard. I've handled this.
May we go up on stage now?
Now hold on, Sonny. First of all, it's contestants only, so he'd be going up on stage, not you. And second, your entry. Sorry, what's your name, Sonny?
Please direct your questions to me. I'm his agent, promoter, and translator, and I demand to be allowed on stage with him.
Good play.
In that case, you'd need to be up there with him. However, if I may say so, your entry...
Yevgeny Kalashnikov from Smegmavia.
Yevgeny doesn't exactly conform to the standards of Strictly Come Gurning.
How so?
Well, dearie, while we can all see he's below average in looks,
Burn.
he isn't so far below as to skew the margin of error.
Not ugly enough, check.
Plus, he'd need a braffin.
What a chuff is a braffin? You want a gun, yet you don't know braffin.
I mean, braffin...
Me neck.
Yeah, it's the thing he keeps banging on about that a mistake for a toilet
So
seat.
he's not allowed on stage without a hideously deformed face and a black ring round his neck.
That's right, pet. The more hideous, the better.
Like John Prescott after he's had his face pummeled with a billiard ball in a sock.
Perfect.
Got it. Beat it, Yevgeny. That's you, Lambert. Oh, I was wondering who you kept...
God damn it, Lambert. Always a yes and with Lambert. Alright, so I need to make Lambert hideously ugly and get a black ring round his neck. The ring, I think...
But look who up here now. See? Success, yo, on the mic.
Really a shame I keep running into these guys. Yeah, the,
Vendetta second album, Success, yo.
Blind
Guys,
Vendetta.
how about
Actually,
Jeff Vendetta?
Blind Vendetta is not a... Mine's better. Blind Vendetta is not a terrible name for a band, to be perfectly honest. The ring, yeah, he keeps mentioning it looks like a toilet seat, so I have to assume I get that from the, You can just take me out of here. I don't need to hear what hilarious things these guys are gonna say. Need fix?
What the? Oh, great. More dodgy happenings I've got to turn a blind eye to.
There is a lot of that, I have to admit. So yeah, I think I need the toilet seat from the outhouse, or the public lavatory, or whatever you want to call it. As far as the regurgitator here.
I distrust any piece of machinery that has more than 6 fluorescent colours on it.
That's fair. It's entirely fair. Enormous underpants? What? Oh, so they are. I'll be damned.
Should I be saluting or something? Stretchy.
Huh. Interesting.
What sordid bush fun is it this time? Dogging, cottaging, dumping kittens in a bag?
Cocaine, clearly. God.
Nay.
Or they're just sniffing each other's privates. Yeah, back alley perfumery. Yep. I can't go back there.
You lot, most of them juvenile delinquents, but still we don't want to give them any new ideas.
That's fair. Alright, well, Whoever's on the regurgitator stepped out to do some quick lines of
Another
coke.
satisfied
Ugh.
customer.
Why can't I get that guy in on the gurning?
Titillated, constipated.
He looks horrific, yeah.
Tantalized, sodomized, pacified, horrified. Hector, this ride has it all. You enter a baby caterpillar and emerge a man.
All right.
That man looked like he's passing a baby caterpillar. He may very well be.
So we have to get Lambert on this ride, then.
Well, those things together, not bloody lightly.
Wouldn't be surprised if they were sniffing each other's asses like dogs. You'd be surprised what weird shit people are into. Yeah, but, like, I think pretty clearly they're going for the drug reference.
Hey, Rich, mind if my partner takes a spin? Partner? Hey, Hector, I didn't know you swung that way. No, we're not partners. Oh well, in that case, he pays.
Oh.
This belly does not feed itself.
Touché.
What about those guys? They've been on there all day. They're shareholders.
That makes
I
sense.
tell you what, you do something nice for me, I give you a free pass for your friend.
Why is the blind guy on? Okay, whatever. What do you want? Yeah. What do you want? You looking well?
Filthy rich. Blimey, you're looking well. I'm in for a guy whose business fell
Hey
apart.
guys, do a favor for me and I'll help you out. All right.
When an entire
Well,
village
see ya.
falls on you, it's a good time to take stock of your life. Know what I mean? Only too well.
Shut down. What's a tunnel? I have no idea what he wants me to do for him.
Later.
Can I just...
How can I get Lambert to experience the delights of Richie's Cave of Wonders? I tell you what.
Okay.
You do something nice for me, I give you a free pass for your
Great.
friend.
What do you want?
Okay.
Fucking brilliant. All right. Maybe I'll win him a car. Who knows? That would make sense, right? Win the guy a car? That'd be pretty nice. Snipe a salesman. I don't know if that's relevant. I suspect the... whatever these are. Oh, we got one cupcake here. Yo, own name, what's up? I suspect the, that'll come in handy.
Got the last one.
Only one, really. Popped that one up there when I saw you coming.
Oh.
Hoping for an easy sale, low-hanging fruit, as they say.
My reputation precedes me.
I could see it coming round the corner.
Fair enough. So what do we got?
If I get captured by an enemy spy, I'll bite down hard on it for a quick death.
Probably not that bad, I'll be 100% honest with you, Hector, old boy.
My God, Lambert's
Ugh.
fit perfectly in there. That toilet seat is the perfect braffin. Sir, I insist you let me into that toilet.
Uh-oh.
Back of the queue, social vagrant.
I've been called that before. Still no envelope. I gotta get me one of those. So how do I get... Somehow I don't think I can just wait this queue out. That wouldn't be much of a puzzle, would it?
Now see here, if you want to use this toilet, you can wait in the queue like everyone else. I don't want to use it, I just want to tear out the toilet seat. I can see that didn't help me case.
Don't know why it would, but yeah, alright. So... How do I get
Ladies
rid
and
of you?
gentlemen, there's another toilet at the other end of the compound. Well, I, for one, am not losing my place when I'm so close.
Solid point, I guess. Excuse me, I guess. So I've got a cupcake that's probably not great. What's the kid all about?
Hello, hello. Hi, little guy. Where's your smiles? I...
Big twat.
Alright, well.
You'll be dead before 6.
Damn! Saying something since he's already 7.
Surprise, surprise. The one with a gun is the most popular booth at the fair.
I wonder if that's true in the UK. Might be. Guns are regulated over there. So you get a chance to use one, even if it's just an airsoft. Only in America. Now we have guns here. Why use a booth? If you weigh out the line, it wouldn't be much of a puzzle, and don't think you can wait it out. Yeah, there's a lot of reasons why I don't think that's the right answer. I did, for a while there on Twitter, I liked looking up, it was a weird and really hate walking in here and having to listen to them because they aren't funny or interesting. On Twitter for a while there, I really liked looking up answers to puzzles like this in adventure games that were, like, deceptively simple. Can I take an envelope?
Good day, handsome. Would you like to make a donation to the Clappers Reek Preservation Society?
The one I'll always remember is there's a game called Operation Stealth, or if you're in America, James Bond: The Stealth Affair, because they wangled the license somehow over here. I don't know how it was here and nowhere else. You take an elevator to go up to your hotel room, but when you get to the floor, there's a cleaning woman blocking the elevator, so you can't get off. And the answer to getting around this woman is to take the elevator down one floor and use the stairs, which... yeah, okay, it makes sense, but it's not a terribly exciting puzzle, is it? It's just kind of like, huh, alright then, that felt like a waste of my time. Just, I don't know, those really tickle me. I'd sooner drink me own urine, ma'am.
I'd sooner drink me own urine, madam.
Oh, you don't mean that, surely.
My dear lady, let me assure you that I've done both and prefer the aftertaste of the latter considerably.
His urine's probably lemony fresh. I need that envelope.
Good day, handsome.
Give me the god... Saving all me shrapnel for when hell freezes over. Damn. What about I'd love to?
I'd love to, madam.
Oh, you'll not be sorry, Sonny. Your money goes towards the continued...
Yeah, I
heritage.
just need the envelope.
Spare me the leaflet.
Would you like to donate coins, a check, or debit card?
Well, I'm gonna have to mail this check. Play along, chat. She doesn't know.
Check.
Oh, lovely. Here's an envelope.
Nailed it.
Make the check out to the Preservation Society and drop it back here anytime, dearie.
All right. Can I get the number off you?
Ain't got any gurning tips for an amateur? For you? Tja, give up. A symmetrical face like yours could never achieve what I have in gurning world. I don't know whether to be insulted or relieved.
You do look like you've been hit with a shovel a couple dozen times.
I can hear the beer tent calling.
I need a number, because the guy was like, if you get a number in a golden envelope, that's how many beans are in the car. I'm like, oh, I found your envelope. There's beans in it.
Nah, you're just being stupid.
What do you mean? It's gotta be a golden envelope. Maybe I need to put the number in it first.
Can't be asked.
Yeah, okay, I've got to put the number in it first. Gold paint's even an item. Hit with just a shovel a couple dozen times, but, you know.
Only hand grenades. I keep
Look,
thinking
not
it's
every
only
analogy I
lunch
do
time
needs
and
to
it
be over the
gets-
top and ridiculous, alright? I could have said it looked like he'd been shot once or twice with an actual semi-truck being fired out of a cannon directly at his face.
This glorious place.
But that takes a while, and I feel like I get the point well enough across just saying got hit with a shovel a few dozen times. Doesn't always need to be some hyperbole, thank you. So where do I get a number? I probably get one once I sign him up for gurning. Which I'll probably be able to do once I have the toilet ring round his neck. Because then they'll give me a number, and then I can work on making him ugly. So I can take his number, put it in the envelope, make it gold, win the car, give it to Sweetums or whatever the porn shop guy's name is. He'll let Lambert ride for free. Lambert will be ugly. I'll win and get up on stage. It's just a matter of getting that damn toilet seat.
Don't just gawk in awe from afar. Make a guess and win this car.
Solid rhyme, butt chin there. Let's see. What am I looking at on my map? Car, beer tent, info, stage, regurgitator with the giant pair of underwear. How do I get them to not be at the toilets anymore. Potentially I'd give them somewhere else to go, but I don't know where that would be. Further potential, I chase them off somehow. Like that the brochure's been updated to have an X on the clock in the pamphlet as well. Cupcake. Maybe I can just give, I'm go about this the wrong way. I'm overthinking it. Maybe I can just, give, thickness there, filthy rich, a free cupcake. And he'll be like, yeah, alright, that's nice enough. Your friend can ride for free now.
Cake? Ah, Hector, you never stop giving. You're a true saint. And now I wish you to return the favor. This is for you. A free pass to my tunnel of sweet love. Yes, give it to a friend.
Coke snorting lane, tasteless musicians. Oh, the regurgitator, yeah. Yeah, there's something, gotta be something to do there.
What was that? Never mind that. What was that? Dios mio, where did you get this cake? The free sample tray at the jailbait stall. Not again.
Alright, solid joke that he's eaten 5 of those, and apparently they're full of files? Like, that you would use to break out of prison? Which is concerning, but funny, so, you know. Anyway, combine these two? Yeah, there we go.
So, I'd like Lambert here to experience all your ride has to offer. Absolutely. I give him the works. Thanks, boss. I like the gentle rides at fairgrounds.
Oh yeah, there's...
Before you go on, I must ask, any allergies
nothing gentler than this.
Irritations? I require regular applications of hand sanitizer. Any sensitivities we should know about?
Gotta
My
sanitize
gums
up.
get tender after I floss.
Your arms
You're
get
pregnant.
tender after you floss.
Pregnant? Why? Because you may be by the time it's over.
What?
I'm a boy, silly. Right, on you go. Is this anything like the teacups? No, Lambert, it's nothing like the teacups. Oh, good, because I threw up after the teacups.
Alright then.
Second star to the right.
That's a random-ass Peter Pan reference? Oh, because he's
Straight on
gonna...
to L.
I was gonna say, because... Yeah, there it is. There it is. Whew!
And that, Lambert, is where babies come from. What you think? Perfect. That's a whole lower level of ugly that I was unaware existed. Now all I need is a bleating braffin. Off you go then.
Well, let's see if we can enter him like that and get a number. Ooh, maybe I can give him a car full of beans and I'll poo in that. Maybe? I don't know. It's an adventure game. Anyway, got my boy.
Good day, madam. One turd-faced son of a jackal to enter Strictly Come Gurning.
Oh, yes.
Is he ugly enough for you yet?
I just threw up a little bit in my own mouth.
Thanks for
This
sharing.
man could go all the way.
Sure, his face is barely hideous. He would make me stop eating momentarily, but not enough to put me off me food entirely. And where is his braffin?
We're working on the
What
braffin.
is your braffin?
We'll get it.
Right, the black neck ring.
I'll save you a seat, pet.
Should I go now? Yeah.
Really would like a number.
Thanks. Where can I rustle up a braffin?
Alright. So how do I get this braffin? Toilet seat. Let's see. There's the regurgitator. Need... Oh! Give me the need fix sign. Let me hang it up on the toilet.
You never know when you'll need a quick fix. That's weird.
Hey, quick, put it away. Thanks for dropping in, Mr. Fix. It appears whatever you just did has fixed the problem.
Maybe they were just snorting each other's boners.
Yeah, smooth as a cucumber. Once again, thanks for the fix.
Why is he talking like he's on a bad daytime TV drama?
Also more likely drugs, because he is saying he got a fix from him, so... Anyway, that all sorted. Let's, hit up the toilets. Hey guys, listen. I know you really want to go. It needs a fix.
Now see here, I believe I made myself quite clear. Sorry, old-timer. Gonna have to find a pot plant or an old chili bowl.
Now, you might be wondering how a hole in the ground needs to be fixed.
Thank God for incontinence pads.
I had a joke, but I kind of forgot as soon as he talked about incontinence pads, so... Just move on, then.
Well,
What?
not anytime soon. No.
Of course, dude!
Can you hurry it along?
Bit of a problem. Shan't be a minute. Well, maybe a bit longer.
Open up, police!
Oh, fiddlesticks. I was hoping it was custodial services.
Why?
Well, it's a bit embarrassing, really. Rather not discuss it.
Out of bog roll, is it?
Yeah. And it's a doozy.
So he needs, toilet paper. Of course! Why wouldn't he? Okay. Sorry, work-related email. Just something I gotta do when I go in tomorrow. Which is a Friday. Yay! I like Fridays. So I need toilet paper, or something that passes for toilet paper. I need the envelope, so I can't use that. And I also need Lambert, so I'm gonna go ahead and assume I can't use him either. Maybe beer tent? Perhaps papers in jailbreak count as toilet? Maybe. Could also be that sheet music. No, that's not its own separate item. I was gonna check Beer Fest to see if there's just napkins or something. You know, a logical answer. I will say, so far the answers to these puzzles have been somewhat logical. Which is a nice change of pace, although it's not really in the spirit of adventure games, is it? It's got a lot of whiskey in that coffee mug of his. Nothing. Not seeing any napkins or nothing.
Oh, it's cushiony soft.
Wow. Really just kind of guessed. I'm not gonna lie. I saw the flag there and I was like, wouldn't it be funny if he wiped his ass with Union Jack? I guess it would be. Hand him the talented musicians' toilet paper. Yeah, I mean, I could have. But instead, he's gonna, you know, put the symbol of his country up his butt cheeks.
Hey, big fella, got you something that may help.
Please, I hope it's not any of that one ply. I put my finger through this and I fear I may not get it back again.
Ugh.
Slide it under the door if you don't mind. Oh, the royal treatment. Oh, this is divine.
Don't need the
I
details.
could have you for treason.
Well, I think you'll agree that it would have been a worse crime to leave it the way it was.
Just gonna grab the seat and go.
Perfect. That looks just enough like a braffin to get away with it. Very easy to imagine Lambert's head through there.
Charming. Alright, off to the info booth. And let's combine these boys.
Forces of ugly, beware.
There you go.
Good day, madam. I believe everything is in order, yeah?
We got
idiously contorted
ugly
mutant
son of a
freak,
bitch.
complete with ridiculous horse collar.
And Braffin.
Oh, he's perfect.
Perfect. Ha, perfectly pleasing to the eye, maybe. Perfect cheekbones, maybe.
Please.
It's been years since we saw any young blood in this competition.
Ooh, I'm the underdog
Not
favorite to
been
win.
years since you saw anything at all, madam.
I've put him through to the next round. Judging's about to start. Straight through the stage door there.
Tja, I'll eat you like high-priced artisan wedding cake on a lovely lace doily.
It's a weird analogy.
Looking. You probably couldn't even get a job as an extra on Doctor Who.
Oh, Burn?
Now, Bernard. May the best man win. Don't let him get to you. He's really a dear.
I was thinking moose, myself.
Aha! He's ugly.
Hey, little beautiful man. Think you can beat me, eh? Your candy-nosed, moisturizing little
Could at least
petal of an entry.
mess up his hair, you know.
Bathed in the piss of 1,000 angels. Tja, your uniformly hued skin tone makes babies laugh. Prepare now for failure, face. Zip the Mako Panda in Adonis, or I'll Botox you backstage.
All right, cutscene.
Now, before I turn the mic over to these out-of-work, pug-faced attention craders, a quick reminder that later yours truly will be cutting the ribbon at the grand reopening of the clock tower, unveiling the town's spanking new ringtone. So let's kick off strictly.
What was that you just said about a new ringtone?
It's only the grand finale of Clapfest, the Preservation Society's shined the old clock tower up to its original lackluster, stuck more bells in there, and at 10 o'clock we all get a treat for the ears when we hear the clock's new ringtone. Yowza.
Bells. Balls. Oh, that's the trigger for the bomb. Anybody know what this new ringtone sounds like?
Yeah, right there.
My God, it spells badge.
No, don't play a note. Wait a minute. B-A-D-G-E.
That's the name of the game.
Lambert. The badges are the bombs. Everyone in town is wearing one. They all have their own individual.
Say what you want about Hector, he pieced that one together. Bit obvious, but he pieced it together.
People of Clappers.
Hi-ha! Greetings!
Oh my
Give
God.
a big welcoming hand to Detective Inspector Hector, town hero. The very man we all have to thank for the restoration of the clock tower, the cleansing of the Clappers Big High Street, and providing a generous donation to fund this very festival.
I did do all of that, it's true.
Listen, you're all in serious.
Now, Hector, I've seen you running all over Clapfest. It seems you've worked out the big surprise in store for everyone. Now, don't you go spilling the secret before it's time, or you could end up ruining everything. Understand?
Why would...
See
No,
you all
just
at 10 o'clock.
just
Enjoy
tell
the
everyone, what do you mean?
life, I mean, day.
Ruining the surprise. Oh no, can't do that. What a faux pas that would be. I wanted to win the car.
I've got to find a way in there and catch Barnsley before he sets off the bombs.
Man.
And somehow I don't think it's going to be as easy as picking the lock with a dirty needle this time.
Well, we can hope. That won't actually get me to... Okay, that way's Clapfest. This way's nothing.
No time for a kip.
Okay.
Any chance it'll be unlocked?
Well, that's too easy,
One
I
chance.
guess.
Fat.
Yeah.
Just as I thought. That's a hell of a lot more securely locked than last time I was here.
I mean, that makes
With the
sense.
keyhole shut, so the only way to open it is from the inside.
Damn.
Or by bashing the hell out of it with something really, really heavy.
Like a tiny car? Alright, let's see if I can get my hands on a number, damn it.
I've had many partners over, most of whom have died in horrific, not to mention suspicious circumstances.
That's concerning.
But I must say that out of all of them, Lambert is definitely my most recent.
I thought he was gonna say most still alive. Really hoped he'd have his number for me. Maybe my original idea is right and I need the number 1 off the guy. Because obviously there's only one bean in there, so, you know. You gotta win it with just the one bean. The envelope says so. I don't think a pamphlet seller would make defusing a bomb as easy as leaving the door unlocked to the place where the bomb's placed. You know, it's a goof. He was like, damn. I knew I forgot something. Fiddled sticks. You'd be amazed. I love that, that trope. Oh, did he lose? As a dungeon master, one of my favorite things is to put players in, like, what is clearly a room for a puzzle. The door shuts behind them. It's unlocked. There's no answer.
Look at me. I'm gorgeous.
There's no real answer to the puzzle. They can fiddle around and pull switches and move books and objects all they want. The door is unlocked the whole time. I love that gag.
You know.
Unfortunately, my players figured out I love that gag, so they try that, like, within the first 3 seconds every time.
Horrid. It's true. Your tears are like morning dew on a ladybird's backside. No.
I need the damn number off of Bernard Wibley here.
Go on, sunshine. Why? Everyone's beautiful when they've got. Oh.
Feel like this is just making everything worse.
There, Bernard. Don't look.
And he's repeating lines at this point.
Oh. It's no.
Yeah, I gotta get the number off him, though. Yeah. Regurgitators in full swing.
The regurgitator. Just this side of death.
They gonna vomit?
I'd be safer throwing myself out of a tree.
Fair enough. Glad to see they're still going strong. Still people there. The old sniper salesman. Cake with bits in it.
I'm not even that hungry. Shawshank surprise.
Ugh.
Assault and Battenberg.
Ugh.
Lock, stock, and 2 custard caramels.
That was not terrible, I guess. No damn number. How do I get old man to stop crying? Wilford Brimley over there. Gotta get somebody to go, wow, you're ugly. Then he'll stop crying and I can be like, give me the damn number on your shirt. What do you even need it for at this point, you goddamn jerk? What about you?
Ah, you're wasting away. When's the last time you had a good meal?
I don't have much of an appetite these days, except for the regular delivery of the good stuff from Mr. Fix, of course.
That is
What good
absolutely
stuff?
coke.
You mean pastrami?
Yeah, definitely.
Just heard a lot of sniffing back there, and I know I love the smell of a good pastrami.
Ace Detective!
Yeah, pastrami. Call it what you like.
I'll fix then.
So you're all fixed now then?
Well, you know, the ride has broken down.
As I noticed.
Right, so I called out the maintenance man to come over and sort me out with a quick fix.
Quick fix, eh? I'm on to you.
Who's the aged rocker in the luminous jacket? What?
Who was that aged rocker in the luminous jacket?
Oh, that's Mr. Fix, maintenance man. Very reliable.
Reliable at what?
You know, fixing stuff keeps me sane anyway.
Guessing it's all the snorting that made him lose appetite. Yeah. The old Coke diet. I don't feel like this is relevant, but hell, maybe it is. Who knows?
From behind the bush.
Who said anything about fixing the ride, man?
Oh, please don't laugh at inappropriate times. It makes me nervous.
Didn't look like he was doing much fixing when I saw
He
him.
didn't look like he was doing much fixing when I saw him.
He was fixing all right. We've got a special arrangement, him and me.
Sure.
You know, in today's world, you don't need to keep your guy love a secret.
Love? What? No, you got me all
I'm
wrong.
not gay, dude. I'm just a stoner. A pothead. Crippling drug addict. Please.
Believe what you want, man. Ain't like that.
Rock on, dude.
Rock on.
Alright. Well, at least they seem happy on the regurgitator. Great name for that, by the way. They seem happy with me skipping their... Oh, hey, he fucked off. Give me that number.
Poor old Bernard Whibley. He may not be number 1 anymore, but he should stand proud knowing he's got a face like a number 2.
Nice.
It's a white envelope containing a paper with the number 1 on it.
Now we know that there is 1 bean in that car full of beans. Classy. Thanks. Really punctuated my statement about a bean-filled car. Alright, I'll just dip this bad boy in gold
What
paint.
are you, an idiot?
What do you mean? It's 1 big bean. He said it's a gold envelope. You're an ass.
Somehow old Timbola always manages to help.
You are an ass, you know that?
A gold envelope with the number 1 inside.
Of course it needed to be done that way. Why dip it in the pile of paint when you have to pick it up? Anyway, we got it. We got it. My good man.
If that car could talk, he'd say, "Please tell the handsome fellow next to me the number of beans inside me so he can drive me away."
Indeed. Why, just look at all that 1 bean in there. A 1965 vintage beanie with 1 bean in it, baby.
I should probably tell the guy my guess first.
That's fair.
Imagine going through all this rigmarole and then blowing it right at the end.
He makes a
What
point.
a complete waste of my time that would have been.
Alright, I get it. I'd like to make a guess.
Okay, I'll make a guess.
Fire away.
69.
1. 1? That's it. 1.
Your guess is 1.
Correct.
Yes. 1.
If this contest wasn't free, I'd say you were throwing your money away. Oh well, it's your funeral.
Joke's on you. They're all fake
Right.
except
And
1.
it is. Just don't picture yourself driving this sweet ride into the sunset.
I should do that.
I'm
I
too
should,
busy
like,
picturing myself driving this sweet ride into
find
city
at
landmark.
some office party or a veterinarian's office some, like, guess the number of jelly beans in this jar and you win, I don't know, like a $25 gift card to the Gap or some shit. And I'll be like, got it. 1. Let me know if I win. Here's my contact information. Just guess 1. Delightful.
Beans in a beanie, beans in a beanie.
Hey,
beans-
mister, while you was over there thinking about ponies, an officious-looking prig dressed in a suit just like yours put that on your windscreen. Eh? Oh, it's the envelope. How did I miss him? Probably because you're a gullible twat with an arse for a chin. Gather round,
Checks
people.
out.
It's the moment you've all been loitering around for.
Oh, good.
The official golden envelope has arrived. This envelope contains the number of beans packed into this here vintage 1965 beanie. Some lucky lad or lassie at the fair will be driving home in this British classic. The grand total of beans in this automobile is 1.
Hey!
One bean.
We said that!
B. I've got more than 1 bean stuck between my teeth.
Hot damn!
Well, it came out of a golden envelope, so it must be true.
Surely it's not worth calling anyone
Did
about or
anyone
looking
here
into.
Say 1.
Oh, it's me. I've won the car.
That guy
This is the happiest
has had a bad
moment
day.
of my entire day.
Ah. Oh, well done, you. What a stroke of good luck.
Definitely not
Once men
suspicious at
only
all.
Dream of winning a beanie, and here I am, living the dream.
Anyway, let's get all these fucking beans out, am I right? All 1 of them.
Hold the button in and give the handle a good yank.
Or just pile in. Gross. Hit.
Were there beans in the petrol tank too? Could that even happen?
Clearly there weren't beans in the petrol tank, because there was only one bean! We've been over this. God. A single bean.
To like the taste of floor. Gets better every time, like caviar or urine.
Gross.
I didn't say urine. I meant Valialand cider.
Ah, of course.
Right, where's this toss pot then?
Well, I mean, there's the suspicious locked cabinet and the upstairs, so let's try and take the bumper. Got it.
Sure I can find a use for this.
Alright, upstairs. Let's see.
Barnsley Noble.
Aha!
Detective Inspector Hector. I heard the familiar sound of the wanton destruction of municipal property downstairs and knew you must have arrived.
Damn right! Where's the old man, anyway? Was it Shakespeare said no noble deed goes unpunished? I had you pegged. Ew! As the baddie from the first time we met in episode 1. Don't tell him I didn't! Jaunty rainbow braces beguile the abject fear in your hairy gob. What? I suppose Brits might call suspenders braces? Let's get all holier than thou on him.
Was it Shakespeare who said that no noble deed goes unpunished? Oscar Wilde, you imbecile, read a book.
No.
Oh, pardon me for getting my raving literary ponces confused. I could have just gone with game's over, bucko, but I was trying to make an effort.
No appreciation for the effort, I see. You'll probably never get away with this. Damn, you tell him, Hector. I have a question. Drop whatever you got in your hand and kick it across the floor to me. You seem busy. I won't keep you. Huh?
Before you destroy us all, I just have one question for you. I'm all ears, but chances are that question will lead to more questions.
That's okay. I love a good chit-chat.
Touché. What was the point of the useless quests you had me on? What was the exact moment in your life that made you such an unhappy little man? What's in those badges? I'll stall for time later. Stuff to do and all that. Sure, let's hit him with it.
What was the point of all those useless quests you had me on?
Surely you've worked it all out by now.
Let's pretend I'm a complete dullard and I haven't yet.
Shouldn't be too hard to imagine. Ask away.
Yeah, what was with the Exotico?
Why'd you make me tear down the Exotico? May it rest in peace.
Setting aside the fact that the Exotico was the physical manifestation of at least 5 of the deadly sins, and the fact that it was run by that horrible, glutinous sloth, Filthy Rich. Now, have you ever taken the time to speak to Filthy Rich? He's actually rather nice.
He's a nice guy.
And the fact that it represented everything that was wrong with the Clappers Reek Chamber of Commerce. I needed that.
Oh, you're trying to say you wanted to get your hands all over Filthy Rich's massive throbbing pole.
Not in those exact words, but yes.
Gee.
See, the bells are good, but to amplify the vibration of the bells to carry across the entire town,
you needed an enormous vibrator.
I needed the intense output of waves it provided to...
Your plan for the destruction and rebirth of a sinful town hinged on your acquisition of an enormous sex toy.
Boy, when you put it that way.
Kind of ironic, isn't it?
Just a hair. Well, the 25 quid, I mean... I assume that was to fund his evil plans, and, well, we're here in the clock, so, yeah, I get it.
Never mind, I get it.
Yeah, there you go.
What was the exact moment in your life that made you such an unhappy little man?
Oh, Hector, are you profiling me? Like an actual, real detective?
No, I just want some backstory I can taunt you with later.
Well, since you're being so uncouth about it, I'll make this long and dull.
Damn it! What the hell?
What the hell? Ball bags, what have I done?
Back when I was but a young lad.
Damn.
Yeah, town went ugly on you. Look, we did all this back at the building.
Oh yes, right, we did. I'll skip ahead to college. As the town was quickly descending into the moral cesspit of peccadillo, I had ascended to the top of my class at Clappers Reek Polytechnic.
Ha! Top of his class? They give out diplomas like we give out parking tickets.
I graduated with honors, with a double major in hospitality and biochemistry.
You majored in
I was ready to change the
hospitality?
world.
It's not a real major and you know
Despite
it.
offers from all over the country, I made a beeline for the Clappers Reek Tourism Board.
That was
I
dumb.
was going to do my best to turn this town around and make it a place to be proud of again.
Did you think perhaps, like, the Parks
I have
Department
fresh ideas,
first?
new campaigns to bring in the tourist in droves, drive up the economy and the town's sense of self-worth.
Yeah, sounds like you should have
Only they'd listened to
gone
me
into the
then.
municipal central government area. And not
The
just, you
town
know,
got worse.
tourism.
All tourism funding was poured into the ill-fated Clappers Reek Charity Casino, and so began the avalanche effect. Crime, corruption, sin, debauchery. The town had slipped down a canyon so low that there was no way out.
But then you get shit like Batman.
Except to keep digging, of course.
No need to
Digging
imagine you
until
being a
get so
dullard,
low
Hector.
you emerge out the bottom, and that's where Arsenal will punch through.
Arsenal? What? What was the point? Okay, the quest. What's in those badges?
What exactly is in those badges? Ready for another flashback?
Sure, get on with it, yeah.
Alright, get on with it. After the collapse of the tourist board, I hung up my hospitality coat in favor of my other college major, biochemistry.
Probably
You see,
more lucrative.
I had a profound vision. Tell me, Hector, what is it that makes some people cheerful and others grumpy?
Watching children fall over. Parental approval, constant rejection, access to pharmaceuticals, tossers like you. Definitely drugs.
Accessibility to pharmaceuticals? You're actually not that far off. It's a chemical imbalance in the brain. Take any behavioral disorder. Autism, Asperger's, OCD, ADHD, all can be modified by restoring a chemical balance to the brain through medication.
True.
Right, so if it works for them, why not ourselves too? Exactly. What if I could isolate the gene or synapse that causes impoliteness?
Well, that's more of an
sarcasm,
id
yin
thing,
and
I
will?
think.
You'd be putting me out of a job. But isn't that a good thing? Not to my wallet. I'd have to learn an actual skill, like timber joinery or Microsoft bleeding Excel.
I use Excel frequently, actually.
After years of searching, I finally located the corner of the brain responsible for rudeness, disrespect, and deceit. I dubbed it the occipital lobe.
Mostly my
I've gone to
entire
the
brain,
electoral
actually.
cortex myself. I
Yeah.
haven't met you yet. Once I'd found that, my goal was to synthesize a counter-agent, Nicetol. Anyone exposed to Nicetol would have the occipital lobe physically shrink and become, in a word, nice.
You're lobotomizing people.
What I discovered was quite the opposite.
It's a weird combination. Nah, you're not
You see,
wrong.
It's much easier to enhance the qualities of the occipital lobe rather than suppress them.
I was gonna say, that badger
I've
became an
carried out
asshole
tests
back at
on
the farm.
animals and in some cases humans, and everything and everyone became angrier, meaner, less patient, and more violent. In short, a complete arse. Yes. So, in attempting to create Nicetol, you actually created arsenal. Buckets of it. Enough for every man, woman, and child in the town 10 times over.
Okay, interesting. Why would you do that, though? Like, what, you want the town to be better, so you're gonna make everyone an ass? Ah, what?
So that's your plan? You're gonna turn
Behavioral
everyone in
thing,
town
certainly
into
not.
arseholes? Yes, an entire town of
At least I'm
raving,
not sure,
vicious,
might be wrong.
abnormal
Can't seem to really knowledge
bastards.
about either of the two.
How would
It
you know
is,
works?
it's not behavioral, but it
Up
is
here
a,
watching as the whole town boils over in a
deficiency of a
horrible,
certain,
bloody deathmatch.
brainwave type.
I've decided that this town is beyond
Among other
saving,
things.
So I've decided to wipe the slate clean and start again.
Delta, I believe. The fun brainwaves, alpha, delta, gamma, and the other one. I think it might be beta, actually. Alpha, beta, delta, gamma are your brainwaves. And I believe the delta brainwave is really, linked directly to autism and Asperger's. On the other hand, got way too much beta in my brain, apparently, because I really like screens. But in my defense, I was right. We all work on computers now. All work from home. Screens were the way of the future. So what do you expect to happen?
So what do you expect to happen once the bells go off? Chaos, disorder, mayhem, wanton destruction, and yes, murder.
Okay, so the
The
Purge.
town will devour itself in its own horrendous bastardness, the likes of which not even you could imagine. I don't know. You should see my dreams. And then, when the whole town lies dead, I'll emerge triumphant from my tower and build a happier, friendlier Clappers Reek from its ashes.
Couldn't you just...
Utopia. Where will you get the happy people
Yeah.
from to repopulate it? Canada. Oh yeah, they're good people, except the French, of course.
It's true.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
It's true. So your plan is to just kill everyone and then get a bunch of Canadians to build a nicer town. Why not just go and build a better town? Or move to Canada or Newquay like this guy's asking? What the hell's wrong with you?
Why don't you just move to Newquay or something? Why should I be the one who has to move? I'm the nice guy.
You're trying to
The kind of
lobotomize
guy who gets to
people.
grind a bit. This is my town, and you've all ruined it. So I'm going to ruin it back. That's a bit immature.
Yeah.
You dare to call me immature? Tosspot.
As I understand, certain behaviors are a result of Asperger's and or autism. They aren't behavioral things. This hobo claimed they are. Well, no, but do keep in mind, this is an adventure video game written in, like, 2012? I'm not entirely sure they were up to date and the most accurate on behavioral neurosciences, alright? That's not really something I'd expect from this game. I'm just sort of happy they got accents right.
Your stories are the delusional, ludicrous gibberings of a raving half-wit.
I mean, he said
Where
it
have I heard
best.
that before? I think I said something like that to you back at the building. It was such a well-phrased insult, I thought I'd use it again.
I mean, it's true.
I'll stall for time later.
It's a very arg thing to say, but, I mean, yeah, it's definitely true. Drop it.
Drop that whatever you've got in your hand and kick it across the floor to me. What's this? You don't want me to do that. Indeed I do. You see, it's called a dead man's
Ah,
switch.
hell.
How appropriate. It means that if I let go of it, the detonation sequence begins immediately. So if I die, or I'm knocked unconscious, or even just startled by a small bird, it's bye-bye Clappers Reek. Still want me to kick it over?
Boo! Fuck you! Why don't you wedge it between your ex cheeks nice and tight and waddle over to me, bitch?
Why don't you just wedge it between your arse cheeks nice and tight and waddle over to me? Believe me, Hector, the only reason I haven't released arsenal upon the town since you arrived is because I'd like to see you perish along with the rest of those imbeciles. Plus, it's scheduled for 10 o'clock and I'd like to be punctual.
Oh, I can understand that. Please?
Can I please have that detonator?
Come
Of
on!
course not.
Well, it was
I
worth
said
a shot.
please, that was really odd for me. Oh wow, Hector, you've taught me that even you can learn from your mistakes and find politeness inside. So can I have the detonator? No. Toss bag.
Worth a shot. Anyway.
You seem busy, I won't keep you any longer. Hold off on Armageddon just a few more minutes. I'm making popcorn downstairs.
So he's got a
There's
damn
gotta be something
dead
around here
man
I can use
switch.
to unequivocally monkey up his detonator, what's it? Wonder where that clocksmith fella got off to. Probably airdropped him into downtown Tehran. They'll take anybody these days.
Wow, references. Very old references at this point, but definitely references.
Strong little bugger.
Can I just do that again?
Even I can't pick a lock with a bumper.
Touche. Distillery?
Oh, I ain't touching that with me bare hands. I like me fingers too much.
Bumper?
I can't combine those things.
Worth a shot. Why is wardrobe in lock and chains? Well, I'm trying to find that out.
Well, those things together. If I leave, Barnsley's long gone. I'm sticking around to see this one through.
Suppose that makes sense. There's only one way out, and I'm guarding it. Also not a fan of the dead man switch. Give me the moonshine jug. Thanks.
Ugh, empty. That old lush.
Be seeing you.
Excuse me, Now you just...
Oh, well, yeah, just figured I'd try it. Got anything left in the tank?
One drop.
Drop.
I was hoping for the ultimate Molotov cocktail to bung up his device. Still, drunkards can't be choosers. Best to save it for something small.
Probably can melt the chain or the lock with it. This is sturdy stuff, this moonshine. Ugh.
Sometimes a drip is all you need. Imagine what this could do for the chrome on me caravan. Now, let's see if there's anything useful in it.
Bloody little Borko from
Startled
the
me, actually.
Society. I'll rip the Borko bloody smile from his Borko bloody Borko face. I'll... Oh, hello. It's you.
No, nothing useful in it.
Fair enough. On your feet.
On your feet, soldier.
Hey, what? Corporal Flack? Sir! Sir, with all due respect, sir, I am standing at as full attention as I am capable, sir.
Damn.
Oh, wait, it's just you.
This guy answers that way to corporals?
Respect.
You were never promoted, huh? Made it all the way to private. Wow, what a soldier. Corporal, for God's sake. No one talks that way to a corporal. There's crazed terrorist in your clock tower.
There's a crazed terrorist up in your clock about to unleash hell upon the town.
Serves them bloody right, I say. Call me when the smoke clears.
You
Get the
are
door on your way out.
not a nice person.
Quit your belly aching and get up those stairs on the double.
Stairs? Ha! Have you taken a look at me lately? With your good eye? Last time I did bloody stairs, I was being pushed by Winston Churchill.
I think corporal is the
Forcefully
lowest
and
ranking
down,
officer.
I reckon.
It's the first officer rank a drafted man. Well, they don't really draft these days anymore. It's the lowest rank of officer you can achieve, and first that you can get if you're drafted. You'll check real quick. Yeah, I think corporal is lowest ranking officer in the Army. Navy and Air Force have different things. It's like petty officer first class or something like that in the Navy. If you don't go upstairs, how'd you fix the clock tower?
If you don't do stairs, how'd you get up there to fix the clock?
Same way I always do. Oh,
Which is how exactly?
all right. There's a dumb waiter behind the distillery.
Oh. Where does it go?
Dumb waiter? Where does it go?
Opens out onto the roof. From there, I take the platform down and get in through window to clock face.
Perfect. I can get onto the roof, and then when that smug son of
I
a...
don't mean to ruin your climax, but the dumb waiter only seats one, and that's me.
Why can't... Yeah, wait, what? How co... What do you mean?
Why can't I go in the dumb waiter?
Because I rigged it in such a way that if anyone doesn't match my weight and size is allowed to get within 6 feet of the top, it plummets, killing whoever's inside.
That's
Why
extreme.
would you do that?
Why else, bloody Borko spies?
Ugh.
Look, you old codger, it's time to stand up for what you believe in.
Is that another crack at me wheelchair?
Of course not, I meant metaphorically stand up.
Then you can metaphorically piss up a flagpole, Rosie.
For God's sakes.
Come on, help me. You'll get your self-respect back.
Self-respect? Don't talk to me about self-respect. You're the one standing there in his underpants.
What the hell are you talking about? I'm fully dressed.
Eh? Oh, sorry. Can't really see out of my left eye.
You help me take this guy down and I promise you a soldier's death.
Okay, I'm in.
Well, that was easy. Sit tight.
Sit tight.
I always...
Anyway, have this bumper.
Strong little bugger. Hang on. What was that noise in your head?
What's this? Yeah,
Didn't think I'd
another
just
one
try
of
and
those
club him, I'll be
balls
honest.
stories. You don't want to hear it, I don't expect.
Does it involve you getting injured? If so, then yes.
All right, then. It were night.
Let's humor him.
Surrounded on all sides, including above and below. Explosions coming from all directions. I was in the larder, trying to put together late supper for 800 injured
You were a
soldiers.
cook in the...
They
Ugh.
called me Cookie.
You were a
No
goddamn
time for
cook.
imagination back then.
Is this gonna be
Okay.
a long one?
Then suddenly, bang!
That explains why he wasn't an officer
Right through the hull.
and talks to corporals like that.
Flying everywhere, nowhere to hide, no escape. Tin of chicken Vienna sausages lodged in me head.
Ugh.
Still there to this very day.
Wow, I'm surprised they didn't make a movie of that.
Jerry Bruckheimer's working on it as we speak.
Huh. Good for you.
Can I see the tin?
Oh, boy, oh, it's a gruesome sight for little eyes such as yours. I dare you to look upon this.
Wow.
Huh?
Who told you it was a tin of sausages?
Ha! Doctors told me not to worry too much about it. Why?
Because it ain't a tin of sausages.
Eh?
It's an unexploded bomb.
You what?
Probably told you not to worry because they figured you'd be dead in an hour.
That explains why they put me in a ward by myself.
Yeah, I bet.
Can I see the bomb in your head again?
Oh, if you don't mind, can we keep calling it the tin of sausages?
Hey, your tin. Neat.
Well, that was grim.
You help me take this guy down and I promise you a soldier's death.
Okay, I'm in.
Sit.
I always do.
Empty distillery.
End of an era. He could have sold the recipe for this stuff to the Russians and retired early.
Probably shouldn't say that right now on Twitch, just saying. Hey there, guy. I don't know how I continue at this point, because he said he'll help me, but he's not helping me.
You'll probably never get away with this. Probably. I'll try my absolute best to stop you, but I have my doubts that I'll succeed. Well, it's good to be honest. I've got this place surrounded. Please, Hector, you're not that fat. Why, I oughta. Come with me if you want to live. I was going to say the same to you, and then I thought about how little I wanted to spend the last days of Clapper's Reek with only you for company, so I just kept my mouth shut. Of all the tosses in the world, I had to
Classic
run into you.
movies,
But Hector,
guys.
You didn't just run into me. I engineered our meeting from the beginning. Remind me to thank you properly later. Better do it now. Doubt you'll be alive later to do it properly. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. Is that an actual threat or a random hackneyed catchphrase that you're just supposed to say in situations like this?
Mainly
You're a
that.
Creep.
Yeah.
I'll buy that for $1.
Hey!
For your cooperation.
I know some of those films. Fucking 6 Sense, am I right, guys?
You see,
So, how do
I think I left my car.
get him to help me out? Because he's agreed, but he's just kind of sitting there.
Ah, nothing in there worth pilfering, unless we can dismantle an acoustic detonator with a flannel shirt.
I once took down an entire Icelandic conflict vessel with the brake pin in my wheelchair and half a toilet roll.
I don't suppose you have either of those on you, do you?
Nope. I used the last of it just now in the closet.
Ew.
Definitely not worth searching further then.
Oh, I'd best avoid it until cleaning lady gets here on Monday.
Yeah, probably for the best. So do you want to just, like...
Let's see that bomb in your head again. Right, now, hold still. This may pinch a bit.
Huh.
Wow, I can see your brain. What happens when I do this?
Ah!
See your leg just then?
That weren't my leg.
Oh,
Ah!
okay. Nice and easy.
That's a bit
I
grim.
wouldn't be too worried about nice and easy. Fallen on me head more times than you've had hot ladies.
Wow, thrice,
So,
huh?
4 times then.
That was close.
Oh, really? No, I had you down for less than that. Well, regardless of your definition of hot, I wouldn't be too ginger with that thing. Around this long. Should take one hell of a wallop to set that bugger off.
I'll keep that in mind.
Like, oh, I don't know, using it in a dumbwaiter? Just a thought that'll, like, fucking...
Always meant to come back here with murder
Detonate?
Moist 11. Now we'll never know the true joy of moving pictures.
Help me to... I've got a plan.
Okay, I've got a plan.
We got this.
Right, you bring that bomb with you and take the stairs. I'll take dumbwaiter to roof. When you shout the code word, I'll distract him from outside. Once he's looking out the window for me, you place the bomb somewhere in the machinery where it's likely to receive a god-awful huge wallop. Then we wheel like wildfire out of there.
Isn't his weight different now, so he'll, like, die?
Just like Khrushchev's beach house all over again.
You know, 'cause he just changed his weight by removing the bomb in his head.
That's a pretty good plan. So all we need is a code word. I'll get him chatting, and in mid-conversation, I'll slip in a simple word like...
Ball bags.
Avocado.
Okay,
Avocado?
that works too.
Worked fine at Khrushchev's beach house. No reason it won't work now.
Okay, let's do this.
Let's do this.
If we need to regroup, just knock twice on the distillery and I'll pop back down.
It's been an honour serving with you.
I'd like to say the same, but you're no Corporal Flack.
I'd have at least made Sergeant for all the effort I've put into this by now. As far as I managed to find, some sources claim that corporals are non-commissioned officers, yeah, NCOs, and others don't list corporals among officers' rank at all. Yeah, the NCOs, sergeants and corporals fall into that category. After sergeant, I think you can get staff sergeant, and then you start hitting things like captain, which are commissioned officers. I'm back! Yes, my power out didn't kill me. But this unexploded bomb might. But first, let's get him talking. I need to slip in the word avocado. That'll do.
In this light, your nose looks rather like an avocado.
In this light, your hair looks rather like a fecal starfish.
Gross. Also, I said avocado.
All right, avocado face. You're finished in this town.
On the contrary, I've barely begun in this town. Melonhead.
Ahem.
Your plan has more holes than a worm-eaten avocado.
But still less than your shirt.
You should see my underpants.
Ugh.
I have. How do you think I got you into that hospital gown?
Solid point. Also, avocado! What are we doing, old man? You fall asleep out there?
An almighty... You're dumber than a myopic Mexican heavy artillery engineer.
What does that mean?
Well, you see, being nearsighted, one might mistake a box of grenades for... Oh, forget it.
Sometimes I wonder about you.
You know what? Avocado! Just screw pretext or anything.
Hey, you know what? Avocado.
What's that?
Nothing. Bloody hell. Avocado.
Eh?
Nothing.
Okay.
Where is that deaf bloody goathard? Avocado. Bloody hell.
What are you doing?
Sir? What the hell? I must have said avocado 50 bleeding times.
You said no such thing.
Certainly did.
I wasn't even subtle about it.
Not even.
Oh, blast. Blimmin' ears still ringing like Bastille Day.
Huh.
I can only hear you when you stand right in front of me.
No.
Can you hear anything up there?
I could hear him talking just fine. Must be your gravelly lower register voice. Terrorist sings like a blimmin' Vietnamese peasant girl.
Okay.
Loud and clear.
Touch racist.
Right, we need a new plan.
I'll trick
You
you.
pulling rank on me, young buck? I don't think so. The
I'll
plan
trick
is-
him into saying
You can't
avocado.
hear me.
Yeah, but I can hear him. All you need to do is get him to casually slip the word avocado into conversation.
Your plan's absurd and you know it.
Your plan is absurd and you know it.
Hey, yeah, suck it up, buttercup.
Jerk.
Dismissed.
Okay, now...
Remember the avocado.
Yeah, I got it. Okay.
How could I possibly forget something so abysmally stupid?
Alright, we need this asshole to say the word avocado. Hey, what's up? Have you got any spare guac around? But none of that, like, faux guac. I need it made with the fruit. What is it again? Remind me. Why would you have guac? Don't ask questions. Answer mine. There we go. Ah, perfect. Knock knock joke.
Knock knock. Who's there? Avo. Avo who? Avocado. Ha.
God damn it,
That
Hector.
didn't work. Okay, wait. This time you start. I don't have time for your
Shit.
nonsensical game.
That almost worked. It was so close. Good, like making him say avocado. Yeah, there you go. Settle this bet between me and a guy at work.
You can help settle a bet between me and a guy at work. Is guacamole made from pistachios? What? Do I look like Wikipedia? A little around the eyes.
Okay, when I say you say avocado.
Let's play a game. When I say you say avocado. What are you on about? Please, Hector, you're not making any sense.
I'd like to make one last request.
Before I die, I'd like to make one last request. Oh, I suppose I owe you that much. What is it then? I'd just like to hear you say one thing before you plunge the town into chaos and dismemberment, and that's...
I love you. Alright, I have to.
Ball bags, I'm not even saying that as a joke.
Well, it was worth a shot. Yeah, one more last request. Avocado. It replaced it with avocado. Yeah, alright.
Avocado. That's the one thing in the world you want me to say? Yes. Out of all the words in the entire world? Yes. You want me to say, yes, bloody yes. Say it. Avocado? Oh, thank God. Now what in the blue blazes is that?
In the bell.
Excuse me, your attention, please.
Sorry, distracted there for a moment. You were saying something about an avocado?
Also,
No.
there is a man dangling upside down.
You kept yelling avocado over and over. Avocado, 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 you kept saying. What do bloody avocados have anything to...
Uh-oh.
Too much?
We should go. Like now.
A bit, yeah.
Yep.
Hell will erupt through the streets of Clappers Creek. Civil disobedience will be uncontainable. Let the rehabilitation of Claptopia begin.
Watch it not do anything. It's like everyone already acts like that, so it's just like, anyway. Oh. Just before the last note. T-exploded. And because it's a video game, Hector lived.
Hector, our precious and expensive town clock, what have you done? What have I done? I've just gone and saved the bleeding town from a bioterrorist plot, that's what I've done. There's your terrorist, Barnsley Noble, fine upstanding member of society, last officer of the tourism board, founder of the Clappers Reef Preservation Society, and all-round arse barnacle. I don't mean to be rude, but am I allowed a phone call? Phone call? You'll be lucky if I let you keep your tongue. Oh, Hector, it's just a phone call. Hello? Yes, it's Barnsley. Release it now. Toodaloo. All done. You see, Hector? No harm.
Attention, everybody! To lighten the mood after the recent destruction of the clock tower, I've just been given the nod to spring one last surprise on you.
Son of a bitch!
Here it is.
Oh my god, the beer tent's exploding. As a giant clown? What?
Oh, Hector, I personally would have preferred to deliver my own brand of chaos in a single-serving sachet, but you forced my hand. What have you done? There's enough arsenal in there to gas the entire town 5 times over.
It's just a giant badger, got it. Bunch of druggies are jumping up and down.
A badge that size will
It's the title!
might even call it a badge of... It's like it's been planned all along.
My God.
God, is that kids on there? Make sure they take their shoes off.
I thought we were done. We ain't done yet, baby.
I have a sinking feeling that things could get rather nasty, what with a terrorist in our midst. So, if you require a soundbite, I'll be holed up in my office with the door locked. Good day. But you've been sitting next to a murderer all morning. Yes, but look at him. If there were any way he could ever escape, do you think I would have brought him along? Why, trussed up like this, he looks almost cute. Anywho, Napu. Guess that leaves you, Lambert. I've got to deal with this bouncy badger of butchery, so I'm leaving this monster in your custody. This man is a danger to the community. Do not let him out of your sight. Sure thing, boss. Do not listen to anything this monster says. Got it? You're to tell him nothing personal, or he'll try to use it against you. Okie doke. I mean it. Don't even tell him what hand you wipe your ass with. Believe me, you do not want Barnsley Noble inside your head. I was fine before, now I'm crapping myself.
Couldn't we just, like, sick the murderer on him? Anyway, we gotta... In my opinion...
Good strong ropes.
Damn, I was gonna say we gotta rip these out of the ground so it floats off or something, maybe. Wind carries
Next
it.
time I see a badger... What the hell? There's a kid on there with shoes. Madre de Dios, he'll kill us all.
And also a broken bottle. There's a kid there with a busted-ass glass bottle. Are you kidding me? Also, there's barbed wire everywhere. This is just waiting to go poor.
Good strong ropes.
They are good, strong ropes, though, so I am told. How to get rid of this thing? I mean, obviously, you know, pull up the ropes is a good idea. Ah, this guy. What do you know about the damn badger?
It's not
Ugh.
there.
Jim Jowls.
You're under arrest. Oh, not bloody Ofcom again. Let me be more specific. You're under arrest on suspicion of terrorism. Right, and you're under arrest on suspicion of having a 32-inch waist.
Man. So blasé, those fat jokes.
I'm from the Giant Ceremonial Items Commission of the Mayor's Office. Ah, suppose you'll be wanting these scissors back.
Yes.
Indeedy-do. Well, just try and take them then. You made it sound like you were going to make a deal of it.
All right.
Nonsense. Always happy to help.
Solid joke.
Sir, if I may.
That was a solid
Squeeze
joke.
that last one in, did ya? Wrong. Had to squeeze that last one out. Ha 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 ha.
Give the game credit. That was a solid joke. Got a laugh out of me.
The wife took. I said.
All right, let's use these giant novelty scissors to cut this son of a bitch free. Hopefully it'll get the kids out of there as well. Probably not. I'll probably have to tell them there's malaria in there or something.
If I cut these now, it'd just end up rolling through town and eventually burst on something sharp, like the top of Mix's head.
Ha-ha.
Or my wit.
Ha ha ha!
Gotta
Indeed.
find a way to get it out of here safely first.
Damn. Alright, well, I have the scissors. They were extremely difficult to get, so you can all be thrilled and impressed in your own time.
Coming up soon. It's gonna.
Alright. Might be able to finally do something with this regurgitator. It's just going now.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, he's tweaking out, man.
What's the matter? Just cold, man. Cold. I'm cold.
You're also sweating, could be fever. You're also snorting, could be swine flu. Leaking from all orifices, could be Ebola. Cut the crap, I know a flaky Charlie fit when I see one.
Cut the crap. I I know a flaky Charlie fit when I see one.
Whatever, man. I'll come clean. You got me. Whatever. Just need one more fix, then I can go straight. The bugs are coming. Get them off of me. They're burrowing.
That's what they all say.
Need a fix. Need a fix. Need a fix.
Oh
Need a
man,
fix.
he's going sheen on me.
Gonna unleash Igor on the dum-dums in that theme. Maybe, yeah. Should have a word with him. So he needs a fix. What do you say, Filthy Rich? That's fine.
Ciao, later.
Don't know where the maintenance man would be. With his fix. That's even what I need. Oh, maybe here.
I don't need to go, and even if I did, I wouldn't go in there.
Can I get the sign? Hey, alright. Got the sign back. Hop on over to Regurgitator. Have yourself this sign.
Here's your sign. Now remember our deal. I get some.
Then come.
Why not?
You.
He won't come if I'm here.
Yeah.
Ha, it's been years since I spoke smackhead. Funny how fast it all comes rushing back.
Alright, well, I can go look at the other
I'll
parts.
take the word of Captain White's stash here. I'd better stick around.
Okay, I guess I need to go over here and hide, or what?
I'd have more fun tearing up.
Well, how do I hide, then?
Those are comfy to sleep in, all nestled up in a... Stretching.
Ah. Just slink behind it real quick.
Jokes, usual.
Hey, fix.
Oh man, you've gone too long. Mr. Fix will take care.
Salutations, compadres.
Hey, who's the stiff?
Hickle.
Oh yeah, you heard him. I'm cool. Just a regular jive chicken, much like yourselves, looking to score.
So a cop, got it.
Oh, I don't know.
My friends call me Mr. Dope Fiend.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's what they call me.
Slicked out on some nose candy real soon.
Definitely, you fellow kids. Who's ready to smoke the devil's lettuce?
And if I may,
Little bit of the jazz cigarettes, am I right, broskies?
Sounds legit. All right, man.
I'm not a cop. What's a cop? Never heard of it.
Hey, man, what gives?
sorry, my friends don't call me Mr. Dope Fiend. That was a bit of sneaky undercover jargon.
Damn.
I'm usually more commonly known as Detective Inspector Hector.
Oh, Bob, I should have guessed before the question earlier.
I'm on a very tight schedule. It's not normally like me, but if you give me the drugs, I'll let you off with a warning.
No, works for me. Pretty much. Standard procedure this time, yeah.
All right.
Rightio.
It's another good
Ciao,
joke.
boys.
They've had some good jokes in this last act. Anyway. Alright, so I've got some addictive substances. Of course, dude. Why not? Got some smack. Quiet, you. What say you, bouncer? Grimsley there.
Any suspicious activity?
Well,
Man, it's taking every ounce of concentration you've got to keep those two words rattling around up there, ain't it?
alright, so he's no help. Hulking Goliath lummox that he is. Somehow I don't feel like giving the actual drugs to children. Maybe I can take the funnel?
Ugh, terror has struck. As a result, Meeks is strangely absent.
Give him the
You
coke to
shouldn't
make him
miss
do
this.
stuff. Maybe. But I've got the funnel.
Nah,
I can't combine it with the coke yet, I point out. Can't combine those two items yet. This guy stuck around for some reason.
Run! Run while you still have legs! Such a
What if I drug his soup?
I can't combine.
Okay, well, it's worth a shot. What if I drug the, jailbake? Huh? Get all these people to be like, I'd rather spend money on the, cakes. Make cakes more addictive. I like the sound of that.
Here you go, darling. Put this on your buns. And that is not an invitation for an act of gross public indecency, which would make me feel even more nauseous than your cooking.
Ugh.
Oh, what is it?
Sugar. Yeah, there you go.
Sugar?
But most of my cakes are 99% sugar anyway.
Well,
Oh, but is it powdered?
ah,
Well, hell, why not?
gotcha.
Everybody likes sugar, right?
Big old five-head play.
He can't get enough of it. Well, when he gets his hands on a bowl, he just keeps eating it and eating it till it's gone.
Yeah, that
Oh,
sounds
not
right.
Dusting over the top of everything. Hey, you guys smell that? Wow, that baking reminds me of dear old home. Give me a slice of whatever you're selling.
Okay.
Wow, this cake is stupefyingly horrible, but I must have more.
Cool voice.
Gordon Ramsay's wig. This is damagingly addictive.
Sweet Lord, it's like having my tongue run over a cheese grater by Nigella before she got fat.
Hey, this one had a file in it. I lost 3 teeth, which means there's now more room in my mouth for more cake. Ha ha!
Math. Well, give me the file. Good
File
stuff.
saved.
Wait, mister, I owe you a cake.
Keep it, darling. I got what I came for. Go ahead and sell mine onto one of these mugs, but do Kiefer a favour and start up an ISA. For I have a sneaking suspicion that he and I will be meeting in a professional capacity in the not too distant future.
That's fair. This is the guy that was selling blood, right? He like he was super pale because he was selling his own blood.
Look, it's like a little tiny stationery salesman with targets on. Hey, can I have a go?
Hey, you the guy that improved that girl's cakes?
Yeah.
Then no, you can't.
That's fair.
He looks just like Barry. Where's that gun? Hey, come on, let me try.
Don't you have a town to save?
Yeah, better get back to it.
was kind of hoping for the gun, all things considered. Kiefer. Yeah. I got a metal file, and a funnel, and some scissors. What do I do with any of this crap? I mean, the scissors, I cut the ropes, obviously. But a file and a funnel. Well, he's pissed off. Do I let the murderer out? Because that's what immediately leaps to mind with possession of a file, just saying. No idea about the funnel, though. I also don't know why letting... Maybe, like, if I let the murderer loose, the fair will scatter, is the idea. That'll at least get rid of the people jumping around inside. Mayhaps. And then maybe they'll drop something that I can use this funnel with to... Who knows? Deal with it my own capacity later. Yeah,
Happy belated birthday.
just setting him free.
Do vicious murderers celebrate birthdays? It's hard to imagine him with a party act playing musical chairs and eating Rice Krispie buns.
You know, I don't think we've done a good thing right
Actually,
there.
scratch that, or just did.
Occurs to me that was probably a
Three
bad
cheers for
thing.
health and safety. I just
Okay.
hope I don't get back strain from carrying it around in my pocket.
Well, I got the trolley.
All those things together.
Well, I mean, now I can get rid of it if I deflate the
Now you're
thing.
just being... If I cut these now, it'd just end up rolling through town and eventually burst on something sharp. Like the top of Meek's...
Yeah, yeah.
Gotta find them.
I've got a hand trolley, though. Although I guess if I deflate it, that's putting the drugs in the air, isn't it? I'll give you a funnel for that. I can't interact with any of them. Well, the police booth is still there somehow. Laying serial killers is a bad thing, you think? Yeah, it's observations like that and my dry wit that drive people to this Twitch channel. My underrated, sardonic style of comedy, with biting, topical observations like unleashing a serial killer is a no-no.
Nice to see a lady.
Good day, handsome. Would you...
No! I already did, by check.
Oil.
Have you returned it?
Oh.
How do you know?
Because there are no checks in the pile.
That'll do it!
Well,
Ooh, that reminds me. Shorty Polchester's doing an autograph signing late.
what? You hoping for a bit of backstage funny business?
Never know when Shorty's around.
True, I suppose. Well, I've got a funnel. I don't know what I'd do with it. Beer tent doesn't exist anymore. Again, classy. Alright. I go to the underwear. See if I can,
What are you?
well,
Oh, come.
you never know.
Well, those things.
And I combine
Nah, you just.
anything in my inventory together.
What are you?
No. Okay, well. Front then? Get the old funnel or hand trolley on his soup?
Oh, come. Well, that.
No, guess not. Police. That's where the badger is now. Taking up that in the face paint. Nothing at the info. Maybe the stage. Couldn't do anything with Regurgitator or the Tunnel of Love. Feel like I've already done the stuff there. Although maybe I can hand trolley something up over there. Got a hand trolley for
Nah,
you.
you just.
Got a funnel for you.
Nah.
Got some scissors for you.
What are you?
Got some scissors for you.
Oh, come.
Eh. That's the baby.
Who's your daddy?
Can we talk about something else?
Alright, good joke.
Well, those things together.
Solid joke. I appreciate that. I suppose I can crack open the porta-john here.
I don't.
No. What are these? Helium tanks? Ah, here's an idea.
Cripes. You'd think they'd be lighter, full of helium and all.
Yeah, good point.
Right. Let's go save the town, while at the same time make all the children cry.
Yo.
It's like getting cream and marshmallows.
Yeah, what a combo. What a beautiful, delicious combo. Don't have to tell me twice. Alright, combine
Nah,
these?
you just-
Okay, well, it was worth a shot.
I think I saw an air valve around the other side.
Okay, I'll go around the other side then. An air valve around here, you say?
I wonder if these are. Nah. Gotta be quick about it.
I was in the hospital gown for a second there?
Badger's gonna fly. Now to do something about these ropes.
Also, there's cops down there? We did it, although I don't know what the funnel's for.
Well, Barnsley, some things don't.
For God's sakes.
Hector!
Lambert!
Ospreys.
Ugh.
And thanks for all the help. That tosser's not getting away. I am bringing him down.
Oh, we're still going. Where did Lambert go?
Where'd bloody Lambert run off to? I could use a hint right about now.
Also, what's over this way? Now that I glitched the hospital gown. Yeah. They did it before. He would, when I was stuck oh so long ago in that, in the silo, he'd stop running on the treadmill randomly. I thought he took all his clothes off, and I was like, huh? What? What are you doing, Hector? Can I get to the clock tower? I mean, I probably can, but I don't know how I'm going to chase him down that way.
Can't drive it. Lost the keys. Plus, it's quite obviously totally banjaxed.
I would have also emptied it of the beans.
Not exactly a pocket rocket, is it?
Haha!
Nah.
Worth a shot.
Huh, all that work for nothing.
It was all that work for nothing.
That one rings. Little do they know how close they came to living in a savage, murderous, morally vacant hellhole. I'm in a worse one than now.
Indeed. Truly!
Another town landmark in tatters. That makes a trifecta for me this week.
Suppose it does, actually. Burned down a church, destroyed a porn theater, or a porn shop, excuse me. And, now a clock tower.
What are you?
So how do I get... Maybe taking a piss, Lambert. Oh, maybe. How do I... Where do I even go to find this guy? Track him down. Gotta keep looking this way. Useless frickling cops. Guys are no help ever. Got a giant vibrator for you there, DJ Funny Man.
Cool. Oh, cool.
Well, I figured he'd,
Back
you know,
to the
appreciate it. Giant vibrator and a funnel. An enterprising individual could find a way to make these things work. What if I combine it with the giant slingshot that is the underwear? Wow.
Right, Barnsley. Prepare to receive the arse.
Ah, for God's sakes, Lambert.
Hector, I've got your partner. Do you save the innocent or punish the guilty? What do you do, Hector?
Telltale, you've given me a mortal choice? That's so unlike you.
Hector, I may be your partner, and we've been through so much.
Damn it, Lambert.
You can't let
It's
him
the motto of the game.
Shoot!
Oh, suits me fine.
Eh,
Nice knowing you, Lambert.
he'll live. It's a comedy game. What is that now?
Guess I'm gonna need a new partner. Sweet holy mother of mayhem, isn't this thing over yet?
My God.
Wait a minute. You just ingested 10,000 doses of arsenal. So are you not a horrific ravenous?
What's happening? The game's nearly over.
From Crazy Town.
Simple. I swallowed the antidote. Your partner, on the other hand...
Uh-oh. We're not done yet. Oh, Jesus. Hulk Lambert.
Sadly for your partner, I only ever made one dose of the antidote, and it's currently residing right here.
Cool. He eats you.
For long.
Yeah, just feed this guy to Lambert.
Right,
Easy.
We're not taking any chances this time. Your festival is deserted, your plans are ruined, and the only reason you aren't
What'd you
dead
miss?
is because you're the only man who can save my partner. Now, where can I get more antidote?
You can't. The only cure you'll ever find is currently residing in my tummy. Good luck with that.
I like the sniper. You can't see him because my webcam's in the way.
Until I can find a way to deal with
Hold
Lamb.
on, this always hurts. Ah!
You got that? Close enough.
Yeah, the sniper normally behind my webcam there, who's just like very nervously aimed directly at him. I like that guy. That guy's rad. What'd you miss? I mean, I opened Dolphin by accident. Excuse me. So, yeah, pretty much all of Chapter 3. Why is he doing this? To save the town! Or do you mean, why is this guy doing it? Also to save the town. His whole mantra is if I drug people and make them go crazy and murder everybody, the town will be deserted, therefore he can start a new, better town with Canadians. I'm not kidding. His plan is to, like, kill everyone and then just import Canadians and make the town nice again. Solid plan. You didn't question it. You're just like, oh, checks out. Everyone knows Canadians love moving to a town full of dead people. Anyway, give me the gross soup so I can fucking force it down his throat with a funnel.
That glute left in the box. Never know.
Throw this man up, terrorist with the fun hole. Oh, give it time.
Who's hungry then?
Oh, yeah. Hey, buddy.
All right, Barnsley. You won't cough up the antidote? Then I'm coming in after it. You animal! What was that horrible stuff? You know, I've been trying to work that out myself all day. I must imagine.
I guess we could make him throw up. That's the plan.
What, like a steak and kidney milkshake? Celery, goose liver, roly-poly. Muesli. Pork
Muesli.
scratchings on a bed of Marmite rocket.
Ugh.
Quinoa.
Quinoa. You.
That did it. You're not getting my antidote that easily. His stomach's stronger than that, Clocksmith. Maybe I'll need to take it to the next level.
Alright, well that didn't work, but hey, we've got the regurgitator, baby. Guess where you're going, pal. Quinoa eater.
Barnsley, you won't cough up the antidote. Ever wonder what a puppy in a dryer feels like?
Oh, you're gonna hate this, Barnsley.
Given time, I could probably forgive you for what you did to my partner, to the townspeople, to the 37 cops you shot, to Filthy Rich, to that badger, and I'm sure countless other woodland creatures. But dressing me in an hospital gown and making me look a div in public, that is not on. You really think of no one but yourself, do you?
Correct!
Sorry, did you say something? I couldn't hear you over the sound of retching. Well, there he goes. That's it. Get it all.
Ugh. Really just shot off into the sky there. Oh, there it is. That's where you draw the line, Hector. Well, duh! Now it's personal. Now that he's been personally affected.
No time to look for sterilized gloves or forceps or any of that. Just gonna have to go for it. Well, at least I don't have to eat it.
It's true.
How irresponsible of me not to stop the machine.
How very irresponsible indeed. Oh well. Ew. Ah, it'll be alright. Maybe.
Oi, it's Blind Alley.
Is that the
Why are you still here, Blindy?
Hector I smell?
You're as charming as ever.
All the way over here. What possible appeal can this ride have for you?
It's the smell of eroticism mingled with fear and the howls of anguish. Put those with the filthiest mind in Clapper's Reek and you have an unforgettable experience.
Okay, sorry I asked.
Another round, my friend.
I think Filthy Rich is supposed to be there for that, but he's, you know, gone and run off by this point. Oops.
The day Lambert became a bigger bastard than me. The boys back
Responsible
at the
after
station
machine
will
and
never
at
let
least
me
terrorist.
live it down.
Ah, you know. How silly of me to not, you know, turn the machine off. Oh well, what are you gonna do?
Loaded. Now, let's finish this thing. I could use a nap. Oi, Lambert! Open wide!
He's eating cocaine cakes. I covered those cakes in cocaine, just to add to my list of crimes I've committed to save the day. Also, let a murderer go free.
I don't remember much of what happened.
Because I needed the hand trolley he was standing on.
You'd be dead, so you owe me big time.
Well, thanks, boss.
Like an actual convicted murderer.
People.
Me?
Release me! Someone! Please!
Ah.
Let's get this moron brought back down to justice. Release me! As you wish. Well, that's one more head case off the streets. Plenty more running round loose out there, that's guaranteed. They don't call this place the crime capital of Britain for nothing. I was the unwitting accomplice to his twisted plans, and in the end, he met his horrible fate by my hands. Does that make me just as bad as him? If it does, Lambert, you'd better cover that up in your report and get you on my desk tomorrow.
Oh, I was hoping to take the night off.
No.
Police work never ends. Not until the admin's done. Now, I've got something for you.
For me? Really?
It's the first place ribbon for the Strictly Come Gurning contest. After you ingested that toxin, I'd never seen such a hideous, mutated freak of nature as you, Lambert. You deserve it.
Yeah, but he didn't have the
Thanks.
thing around
I
his
won
neck.
Something. I'm truly chuffed, Hector.
Come on.
Makes
If
me
you're worried
chuffed.
we can catch the
Yeah, we'll spin the
organisers
wheel
when
after
it
this.
shuts. I'll let you buy me a crate of beer as a little thank you for saving
Need to
your
know what we're
ugly
playing
arse.
tomorrow. Although part of me, chat, I wanted to ask you this, and everyone I care about is here except Nathan. But you know, don't tell him I care about him. Ooh, that is blood. Oh, it's the badger. Then Okage, that's the plan. Oh, hey, Nathan's here. All right, so now everyone I care about and also Nathan is here. I could spin the wheel. I could go ahead and give it a big old spin right now, or I could be like every other person on Twitch tomorrow and play Elden Ring. I'm playing Elden Ring anyway. I like those games, and I'm gonna play it. Question is, might be ketchup. I don't think it is. Pretty sure that was death. Question is, do I play Elden Ring? What's Elden Ring? Alright, question's not for 7-9, because I'm not getting into that. Do I play Elden Ring tomorrow, and possibly for the foreseeable future until I get sick of it or whatever? Or everyone at Telltale. Wow, none of them, huh? That's a shame. People who buy this filth. That's me! It's Dark Souls knockoff. Well, I mean, I would say it's more Dark Souls next step. It's by the guys who did Dark Souls. Do whatever makes you happy. Well, that's the thing. I want to play Elden Ring, like, a lot. I'm going to be playing it a bunch. Part of me wants to play it on stream, but if I play it on stream, I'm kind of locked into playing it on stream, and I want to be playing it a bunch. Like, I want to play this late into the night and lose sleep over this game. I really want to play Elden Ring. What's Elden Ring? God damn it. Sean Finney! Alright, well, I beat Hector Badge of Carnage, and fun fact, I don't have to remove any games from my, to spin wheel, because, as it were to turn out, you're gonna be seeing, I don't know why I pulled up Dolphin, I just did it by accident, but whatever, you can look at that for a hot second while I, pull up the wheel. Nathan doesn't have any games on the wheel. He has not redeemed any, and the wheel's been favorable to him. So, Blue Dragon 3. Well, that's not a Nathan game. Wheel. Spin the wheel. I'm getting this set up here. Just paste the list. Nope, that's the link to the list because I'm a goddamn idiot. Yes, we're gonna spin the link to the list. Anyway, the Google Doc. I do need to boost one Persona 5 Royale, since not 7-9. Own Name requested that. So that's on the wheel twice. Ahem. Now then, here we go. The link to the list sequel to the link to the past. Nathan, I'm going to ban you in a minute. Alright, we've got Streamer's Choice of the Phoenix Wright trilogy. We could continue that. Hell, I might start that if we spin that today. Might just, you know, my Xbox is plugged in. I got a little over an hour. I can just play that. Shovel Knight. I gotta delete Metal. I gotta update this list. Metal Arms is no longer on there. We have Prince of Persia, Forgotten Sands. Jesus, Hector as well. How about Elden Ring? No one requested it. I have big text to type first. Well, the wheel hasn't spun yet, so you're gonna drop a hot request. Jesus Christ. I haven't even played Elden Ring, and 7-9's found a way to meme Elden Ring. Mega Man Battle Network 6, Mega Man 03, Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines, Hamtaro Ham Ham Heartbreak, Tortured Souls, Persona 5 Royal Arsene Only, Blue Dragon 2, Resident Evil 4, Stories Untold, Yu-Gi-Oh! The Reverse Duels, IB, the RPG Maker, Pokemon Stadium Rental Randomizer, and Shadow of Memories. For the record, the next bit goal is Pokemon Nuzlocke Black 2, because the bit goals are all torturous. After Pokemon Black 2 Nuzlocke gets chosen, I have picked out the next bit goal. It's gonna be Cuphead. I'm going for all achievements in Cuphead. And if you know anything about Cuphead and getting all the achievements, that's gonna suck. But I kind of want to do it because the DLC's coming out. So... Oh yeah, no, the Cuphead, infamously hard game. Getting all the achievements, even harder. Are you crazy? Yes. Mainly I'm a masochist, though, when it comes to achievements anyway. But yeah, I want to play Cuphead, and I figure, I'll get all the achievements. Make it a bit goal. Torture myself for it. Why not? Do it on stream. Have a grand old time. You know, you all get to enjoy me frustrated and raging. You can play one walkthrough of Elden Ring on stream, then knock yourself out playing it off stream. You can knock yourself playing it anyway. Might as well start on stream. I could just start Elden Ring on stream, like do a day of it, and then go to whatever the wheel. I'm gonna do that. Tomorrow I will stream first impressions of Elden Ring, my first couple hours in it, and then we'll do whatever I'm about to spin on the wheel here. But I won't keep people waiting in anticipation. Get to learn what Elden Ring is. So do I. I've avoided as many spoilers for that game as I can. You know what I know about the game? From what I've seen? There's a field, and, like, you get a horse. People have put out videos of, like, watch this before you play Elden Ring, and I've been like, no. And it's been real easy to avoid spoilers, let me tell you. But anyway, let's see what I'll play on Sunday, then. Just for the hell of it. Spoilers. Sorry. Oh. Fudge. Well, it's a good thing I get an Elden Ring in before, Yep, good thing I get Elden Ring in before, playing that for the rest of my life. Yeah, it's gonna be Persona 5 Arsene Only run. Own names boosting, got it. Hey, 7-9, look what would have been, after Persona 5 there. Right there on the, oh no, sorry, it looks like it would have been Blue Dragon 2. It actually would have been Tortured Souls, on the wheel if Persona 5 hadn't been there. One less, thing to spin. It's got Ben over and gang. Yeah, that wasn't, I mean, it was gonna happen eventually, but, yep, I'm gonna need to, well, actually, I have, oh no, I need Persona 5 Royal. I was going to say I have Persona 5 and a PS4, but I need Royal specifically. Because it is Persona 5 Royale Arsene Only. And the good ending, whatever that is. I'm going to look up a guide and follow it, trust me. That's not something that I'm going to hash out on my own, because I don't know what the good ending is and that. I don't know how you get it. But yeah, that'll be Sunday. Friday, tomorrow, we'll play Elden Ring. But for now, speaking of PS4... Let me get it set up over here. Oh god, the HDMIs are all missing, and now my arm's blocking the damn webcam. That's the PS4's HDMI. Okay, alright, good stuff. Gotta get the PS4 all set up over here and streaming for the, Elgato. Leave that one, and that's window capture. I need display capture closed. Assuming the video capture device recognizes, yep, Elgato. Oh, image. Yep, okay, there we go. No, it happened eventually, and on that note, better get it over as soon as possible. Putting it off won't do us any good. Yeah, it's gonna be a while, that game. But hey, it gives people plenty of time to rack up channel points to request something else, you know? And who knows, I've played Persona 5 before, so, like Blue Dragon 5. Well, bad news about that. That game just does not exist. So, you may remember last stream, the power blipped. My PlayStation doesn't like it when I do that, so it's giving me a hard time right now. Sony. Remember when that logo was cool? It was all like multicolored. Now it's, you know, black and white. And it isn't nearly as cool. Logo used to mean something, damn it. Problem has occurred. Yeah, repair it. I don't know why it does that all the time anyway. I can't hear the damn thing. Oh, right, this problem. You guys can hear it, right? But I can't hear the damn thing? I need to look into what the hell's up with that. Get the Persona 5 Royal Disc. Later. We'll definitely need to do that in a bit. Yeah, I gotta find... I assumed resetting it would do something, but I can't for the life of me. Audio monitoring. Yeah. That's monitor. Audio monitoring. Generally enabling monitoring sends the audio through the desktop audio channel. I can hear it now, actually. Which, hey, I'll take. So I sorted that out. Sweet. Anyway. Pepperidge Farm remembers that colorful logo of PlayStation. Ah, yes. I like the old PlayStation logo. I like old... If you couldn't tell by the fact that my favorite game of all time is Okage Shadow King, originally a PS2 game, I like old PlayStation games. Ratchet & Clank is also up there. Love that game. I think I said, I have to decide after Phoenix Wright what the streamer's choice should be. It's either going to be Shadows of the Damned, because I kind of want to play that again, although Resident Evil 4 would scratch that itch, so maybe not. But Skillet. Yep, definitely going to remember. Definitely going to play Skillet on the channel, because I want to get banned immediately. I might make it Ratchet & Clank 2. Going Commando. Play Persona 5 already, you won't be diving in completely blind. Well, Royale I have not played. It's a, it is a, sort of like a enhanced edition. It's, imagine, if you will, this doesn't make a lot of sense because it's Atlas, and of course it doesn't make any sense. Imagine, if you will, somebody made DLC for Persona 5, but rather than release it as DLC, they just packaged it into a new version of the game and sold that at full price. That's basically what Persona 5 Royal is. And I've played the original Persona 5, I have not played Royal. They did it with 4 as well. There was Persona 4, and then they added a bunch of shit, but rather than make that DLC, they sold you a new copy of the game called Persona 4 Golden. So that was fun. Anyway. Rest up, baby. So right now, I do want to change party members. I'm thinking I'm going to do something I don't normally do. So, what I normally do in this playthrough, or well, in any playthrough of Okage, is I keep Rosalind around. Not only because she's a waifu, and I absolutely love Rosalind. She gets a spell called Super Shield that increases the entire party's defense. Very good spell. However, she and Linda are both, like, ice affiliates. They both wield ice magic and are weak to fire as a result. So in terms of coverage, it's kind of bad to bring them. That being said, I kind of wanted to bring Bull and Linda, you know, Team Evil King, am I right, boys? Don't have to imagine that, not the first time a video game company did stuff like that. Yeah, but normally they'd, like, sell the DLC separately, right? Like, you put out DLC. Witcher 3, they put out Blood and Wine DLC. You can buy that independently. You don't need to buy Witcher 3 Enhanced Edition just to get the damn Blood and Wine DLC. And yet, We do. But anyway, yeah, I'm changing up how I usually play this game. We're bringing Bull and Linda in the party. Team not very smart, but also Team Evil King. So anyway, let's head to Madrill, baby. Keep Kiesling in the party. He's the only one that talks sense in the whole thing. It's weird, isn't it? Of all people, Kiesling talks the most sense. Also, something to note, they always follow you in the order that you recruited them. So, even though, like, I put Linda in the party first, because Bull existed in the party before her, she can never be in front of Bull. She can also never be in front of Rosalind or Kiesling. The last party member I get, she can be in front of, but that's the only situation. Bull can never be in front of Kiesling or Rosalind. Kiesling can never be in front of Rosalind. Rosalind can never be behind Bull. I don't know, it's just something weird about the game. I assume that wasn't like an intentional design choice or anything. I think that's just how the game wound up turning out. I will say it's nice to be able to hear the game again. Helps if I go the right way. Actually, I want to go this way, probably. There's a magic circle that opened up. Alright, well, have that coming. But yeah, imagine Kiesling being the only one that speaks a damn word of sense. Go nuts, team. Myrtleize him. Linda doesn't do a lot of damage. She's really, like, the healer. Does enough, though. Frog only has 4 health. So, she came through there. This game's weird in general. Well, right, but that's weird from, like, a design perspective. And this game's weird in a lot of ways, through, like, story and writing and characters. It's rare that there's an intentionally weird design and, like, mechanic choice, you know? True. Yep. It's a minor distinction, but an important one. This is the only time I got 2 nuts that you get to see Big Bull on this side of the screen. Because normally, whenever I use him, he's hanging out with Rosalind, so he's over on the far side of me. But now that I got Linda in the party, he's up in the foreground. Okay, never mind that we clipped through the map there. Nobody question it. You're seeing things. Alright, where is that that magic circle? I know you're around here somewhere. You son of a bitch. There you are. Fucking couldn't quite make it. Couldn't quite make it. Whatever, now we get to kill rats and plucky pachyderms, I want to say? 119! Alright, Linda, calm down. It's a rat, Jesus. Alright, they can poison you. You know what? Fuck them up. Absolutely murder them. Easy enough. This team, by the way, this is exactly this is like Chaos Crew, the team. This is the team you roll into town with, and then when you leave town, there's like 3 less buildings standing. Because Bull's just kind of a violent idiot, and Linda is, well, half of that, but, you know, minus the idiot. She's just incredibly violent. I guess I haven't been to the Snow Town yet, have I? Eh, well. Get there when I get there. Take the shortcut into town. Also, it's good to know Madril's seen the last of Evil King influence. The poor town gets like 3 of them. Every other town gets 1, if that. Doesn't this girl never shut the fuck up? I think that's her whole thing. I heard Princess who had come to Rashlow never showed up after the Evil King incident. I imagine the princess is a lovely person, beautiful, graceful, elegant. I wish I could have seen her, but it looks like she went back to the royal capital without making a single appearance. That was sneaky, and not very princess-like. I'm a little disappointed, but I suppose it's just the way it is. After all, I'm pretty sure she prefers to be surrounded by riches of the royal palace. Oh, it's like a dream for me! Yeah, she has like 9 different conversations happening. It's like, you could have ended this conversation an hour ago. Holy crap. Young man who believes in justice. I'm wavering! I put so much trust in justice without truly ever understanding it. Linda, you were an evil king. My obsession, they say, was caused by your magical power, but my feelings were genuine. Linda really worked hard to build her career, no matter what anyone... Well, I mean, she did. Can't take that away from her. Where this game is, does a nice soundtrack. Oh, yeah. Soundtrack's great. Justice denies all that I say. Then to heck with justice. You still... he's still a young man who believes in justice. Shout out to my favorite song in the game. Possibly. It's like a tie between this and one other. It's The Bar. Hell yeah. Linda, what are you doing in the bar? Huh? This guy's totally in love with me. Was my magical power that strong? I wish. It's so nice to hear him say he likes me. Why should I undo the spell and snap him back in reality when I don't have to? Besides, I forgot how to undo the spell. Did ya? Did ya, Linda? Is that what happened? Bar theme reminds you of music in Pyrite Town. Little bit. This game came first, though, so I'm glad you acknowledge Pokemon stole good ideas from this game. Linda, I can't wait to see you. I want to see you, Linda. What's wrong with this guy? He's still under the spell? What's going on? Don't ask me, I haven't the slightest idea. Was my magic power that strong? In a sense, you could say this is several hundred times more terrifying than my magical power. Leave him alone, slave. Even Stan's like, yeah, I don't do the brainwashing thing. That's a little bit weird for me. Mr. Know-It-All's fucked off. He's why I came in here. We used to have all these customers excited about some teen idol, but they just stopped coming by. Wonder where they went. Now we're back to being a hangout for folks who don't care about rumors in town. At least it's quiet. Yo, I'd love to come here. There's just bread out on the table. A kind old woman who gets me beer. I get to sit at a gear-shaped table. This place is rad. So what are you gonna do after you finish a game when this Okage playthrough is done? I don't know. Figure that out then. Maybe play Okage. I remember how busy we were when we first opened our inn. My, it's been 30 years now. More like isn't doing turning people into simps too much of a hassle. Fair enough, I guess. He's not sexy enough for that, you know? Suddenly lost in thought, man. Sorry, don't talk to me. I'm thinking important thoughts. If you say so. Let's just poke our head in here. I think there's a really funny bit with Maggie and Linda here. Hey, it's been a while. I'm doing great. Yep, here it is. What a silly question. He'll play Okage. Yeah, why not? Good idea, Arg. I like it. I like where Arg's head's at. See, that's why he's a mod. All right? He earned that. I gave it to you, Nathan, because I knew you ahead of time. Now people know me as Maggie the Beautiful Gangster. I'm a teen idol of Madril. Little girls are so cute. She calls herself a teen idol. But you're fairly good looking, so when you grow older, maybe you can be a real teen idol like me. By the way, Kaida loves Linda for reasons that should become apparent here very quickly. Who are you, ma'am? Ma'am? Linda, this lady here is Linda. She's a famous teen idol, you see. You? I thought you had finally just started, begrudging, but your fall sure came fast. Why, I offer this brat as a bloody sacrifice to the war gods. Calm down, Linda. She is a child. No match for you. I know what this is. They call a hysterical fit, isn't it? I'm going to get you. I'll hang you upside down in the shade and make potpourri out of you. Back at you in spades, Maggie, please. You are not qualified to fight Linda. She's actually an evil king. Or formerly, but still. Pick on me and I'll fight back, or I'm no member of the Spotted Cat team. You're about to be potpourri. Go for it, you two. Great. Maggie. Linda. Cut it off. Cut it out, excuse me. Rosalind. Knock it off. You're being totally stupid fighting over such silly things. All this talk about teen idols and beautiful gangsters. You worry more about what people think of you than how you carry yourselves. Yes, ma'am. Ah, come on, don't stop him. It was just getting interesting. Oh, shut up. What kind of father are you anyway, getting drunk in broad daylight? You're so inept that you can't even stop your own daughter from getting into a fight. I'll take it upon myself to slice your alcohol-soaked heart into two, you understand? Now sober up, stand up straight, you got it? Yes, ma'am. Did quick research, and burgeon means blossom. Yeah, burgeoning. As in, I said begrudging, I realize, but yeah, burgeoning. It's an archaic term, certainly. Oh my, I guess I got a little too excited. How unlike me. Shall we get going, then? Ah, Rosalind. She's just like my wait life, come back to life. I think I'm in love. Do you think his wife was like that before that, or he turned into that because his wife died? Just wondering. Wondering out loud. Kanochi with the emotes. Solid use of Keck weight. I think that's Keck weight. Moxie 2, bruh? That's sure looks like Keck weight. Don't know why they needed oh, that might be an older emote then. Twitch doesn't like you using emotes that they have, especially if it's things like, you know, like Bible Thump or Keck W. So if you had, like, emotes of that, they kind of grandfathered them in, but they discourage you from making new ones. Actually, it's very much like Rosalind. Well, she's a bit vain, but, you know, are you going to be the one to correct her about that? Yep. Good old Pepe hands. Yeah, they don't like variations on their standard emotes, but if you had them before they started enforcing that, they grandfathered your variant emotes in. So some of the older emotes still look like that. Pretty sure his wife turned like that after marrying him, but then again, who wouldn't? This is a gift from the heavens. There's no researchers in sight. I didn't know this scene existed until a guy in my chat last time I played this told me about it, maybe 2 times ago. Heavens and the world are both on my side. And he unlocks the door, baby. Oh, this is a good track, too, that you don't normally hear, I believe. Yeah. Very rarely do you hear this track. So the reason you don't normally hear this track is because it's a remix of the boss fight music that plays when Ari is in critical health. And because it's game over if Ari's in critical health, a lot of people don't like to keep Ari in critical health just to hear the sweet jams. It's sort of, you know, not good. That's a bad idea, actually. What are you doing here, girl? You should get out of the way if you don't want to get hurt. By the way, this is the most evil Stan is in the entire game, by the way. And by most, I mean, like, the only time he's evil. I hurried here using the back door after the gear expert tipped me off. I guess I made it here in time. Why, thank you for coming here to greet me. I appreciate it. Now go on home. I won't let a flattened ghost like you have your way. Why'd you let this happen, new boy? What can a slave do anyway? Ha ha ha! You better not take my power lightly. I'm no low-class evil creature. I am king of evil kings. Stan, the true great evil king. Well, you better not take the power of the Spotted Cat team lightly either. Come out, everybody. All, like, 3 of you. Yeah, 2, excuse me. Spotted Cat team. Ha! Cute name. Now go home to mommy. Oh, it's you! You were a bad guy after all. Don't even think you can defeat us. A Spotted Cat team is the best in Madrill, you know. Evil King's spell won't, like, work on them. Come and get us now. My, at least you've got spirit. You remind me of the hero Hopkins. But of course, the other heroes had spirit. It didn't do them no good. So, are you prepared? On guard! And then Stan actually, like, burns the children. Like, actually. Ah, not so good. My power's still apparently weak. I still haven't recovered enough power to kill you. He was trying to kill them! But that's okay. It's not worth it to take the lives of children. You aren't even heroes. Unless, of course, you want to be killed. Also, he doesn't have his outline here. Normally he's got the red outline. Huh. How's this? Just do it again, baby. Go home to mommy now. It's not too cool to pick on young gals, but it seems that's what the dead in the evil world wish. I can almost hear their voice from the end of the dark emptiness, saying, go ahead, get her. Don't worry, it'll just sting a little. You'll be unconscious in no time. That's all, so don't worry much. Are you prepared for it? On guard. Wait! Who's this? My god, it's Robert! Fun fact about him that I say every time I play this game is the original character model of the protagonist. You can kind of tell based on the vest and the hair and, like, the same sort of, like, general style. This was an early design for Ari. Robert Christoph III, Whisker Mole team leader from Madrill. Robert! Thought he was gonna, like, leap over the railing. He just kind of ran down the stairs. Shout out to Ari not being visible through Stan. That's weird. I see, so that's how it is. A very touching scene. Ha ha ha. Robert, how did you... We'll talk later. Right now, let's defeat this guy and protect the research center. Gotcha. Let's go, Dill, Toby, Roger, Waja. So everyone at once, making me actually work. Well, if that's the way you want it. Hold it, Master. Be careful with yourself. You haven't fully recovered your magical power yet. Oh, no problem. What's a few dumb humans? Then your humble servant James will offer a little bit of help. Hey, mind your own business. Well, remember, Master, you have an important job ahead to destroy the research center. But you're right. That's so true. James, you're so considerate. I've forgotten all about destroying the research center and stopping the gears. I think I'll just went senile for a moment. Fine, you take over. Just the right servant for the job. Don't hurt them too much, though. At your service. Here I come. Spinning collapse. You fool! James, you fool! Just knocked me out. Master! Oh, Master! Brilliant work, James. And just kicked me. Hey! Oh, that James, idiot! Don't say bad things about Uncle James. He said he was really sorry, so he could save you, Stan. He even got down on his knees. That's why you're still all white, you know? Ugh, he should mind his own business. Where are the others? They went to, like, check outside. Other heroes who warned about this are gonna be here any minute. That's white. You should won, you know. What's a few wimpy heroes? I can deal with them. Who do you think I am? But you may have a point. So, why did you help me out? I didn't do this to help Stan. I did it to help the new boy. The Spotted Cat team takes good care of its members, you know. I see. And I think you know it looks like Maggie and Wobbit are kind of in a good mood. They walked home real close together. They're all weird again. I see. Let's get going. Slave, can you walk? Let's leave it here if you can walk. Seems to be the right thing to do for now. Hurry and go. Good old comedy relief. You can completely miss that scene. It's entirely optional. What a shame it would be to miss that scene. How's my health, actually, after that? I'm fine. No damage done. Oh, and this guy. One of my favorite NPCs. You can't use the railroad. Now, why can't we use it again? Let me think. Anyway, who are you guys? Did you come to help clean the station? I think someone like that was just here. Was that you? I think it was, but then again, it wasn't. But anyhow, we can't use the railroad. The station's closed. Why is it closed again? Let me think. Anyway, who are you guys? Where did you come from? Did you come to clean the station? Love that guy. Real one-track mind, that guy. Sharp as a soggy pancake, that guy. Nothing gets past him. No, sir. Alright, let's head to the actual place we need to go. The Madrill Sewers. A slightly longer dungeon with no boss at the end, so... a bit of a dry part, if you can believe it. I know, a dungeon in this game being not that interesting or good. Wild, whoever would have thought that? The dungeons are unanimously regarded as the worst part of this game, which is a real shame since it's kind of the whole gimmick of the game. Deja yuck, I'm back here again. That pathetic Evil King journey all started when I recognized standing here. Yes, a twist of fate. Do you believe it's possible to quantify fate? I've always wondered. I have visited some strange places, but Madrill's underground has particular ambiance I do not like very much. This is it, here. This is where the sewer Evil King was. Look at that, slave. Something over there. Servantary. Over there. Seems like you can go further. Oh, that's true. Why didn't we notice that when we were here before? It was locked. Seems odd that we overlooked it, or did it open up later? It just opened up, so... Which Evil King are you gonna fight now? None of them, actually. At this point in the story, there's only one Evil King left. And that is the Phantom Evil King, who's dicking around being a big old dick. Right now, the idea is that, the last, we fought 5 Evil Kings. The last 5, maybe 4, have all said they wanted to go to the back of the Madrill sewer for something, but for different reasons. Like, Bull thought it was a Muscle Beach Gym Paradise thing. Linda thought it was a stage that she would host her, world-conquering concert on. The Chairman Evil King thought it was a place where there'd be ultimate power or lots of money or something. They all talked about going to the back of the sewer for some reason or another. And we're finally like, okay, so what's with this sewer that everyone keeps banging on about? We gotta go and figure this out. It's also the only time this kind of puzzle mechanic... What'd I miss? Where's Hector? You were there for the spinning of the wheel. What do you mean? Finally going to that place. Yes, we're going to the back of the sewer. I might not get there by the end of the stream. 40 minutes left, and this is a bit of a longer dungeon. But I'll knock out a good chunk of it. Lots of gates open, jeez. A door seems to have opened. I think all the doors just opened, Ari. Just a hunch. What kind of urns we dealing with? They are sparky urns. That's not good for Linda. Great for Bull, though. Since I think he is, yeah, ice beats fire, and fire beats lightning, and lightning beats ice. That's the triangle of power. Yeah, Bull just fucking one-shot that thing. Holy shit. Okay, Bull, you can calm down. Nobody likes a show-off. But hey, it'll make this dungeon easier if he's just one-shotting the urns. Makes dungeon a lot easier if he's just one-shotting everything. For the record, I say spoiler warning, but I have played this game on this channel before, multiple times. What's actually at the back of the sewer is an item that enhances your power. What it does is that whoever, like, steps on it, whatever your most prominent trait is. So if you're, like, the most sarcastic person in the world, or not even. If you're just, the most notable thing about you is that you're sarcastic, it will make you, like, 10 times more sarcastic. It boosts that trait in you. Whatever your most potent trait is. So for Bull being, you know, big old muscle-bound meathead, it would make him an even more muscle-bound meathead. You don't remember this. Well, in fairness, players don't like dungeons in this game. Dungeons are tricky to get right. Generally pain in the ass in most games. Yeah, honestly, that's fair. Some of the dungeons in this game aren't bad. The very first dungeon's pretty straightforward and easy, so no one minds it. I like Bull's dungeon with the invisible walls. I like Linda's dungeon. I think it's fairly simple and to the point. This and the Escapeless Abyss are probably, like, as obnoxious as you should have gotten with the dungeons. They're, like, annoying, but they're kind of whatever. They're like, I can get through this. It's not that bad. The World Library is the final dungeon. It's extremely complicated, but it's also massive, so it's kind of the point. The dungeon has 3 different loading segments in it. That's how big that fucking dungeon is at the end of the game. But the universally declared, worst dungeon in the game is the Deep Grave Pit, which is just 9 levels of nothing. Level after level after level of the same thing over and over again. It is so not good. Skillet? Yes, Skillet lives in that dungeon. You get down there and they're, just fucking wailing out a song, man. Back from the dead tonight! And you're like, what the hell are you doing here? And you're like, hi, we're Skillet. Sorry to interrupt your game. Buy our new album. Bandit shoes? Really? Alright, fair enough. It's not a bad item, actually. Must be a rare drop. Praise Jesus. Yeah, they are a Christian band, aren't they? I believe I've heard them described as the only Christian band worth listening to. Which, harsh, but fair, I assume. To that person, I say, you've obviously never listened to Creedence Clearwater. With arms wide open! I'd go on, but DMCA, and also I don't know more of the song. I just know that Creedence Clearwater has him going, with arms wide open. That's the whole song. It's just a guy singing with arms wide open over and over again. Did that to despawn ghosts. Did that to despawn ghosts. Looking for another urn here. I think it's, well. Got cornered. Big old tree. I'll kill that tree. That's ice-based. Uh-oh. Ah, he didn't combine. I'm a fool. They're a Christian rock band, not sure that Christianity and rock go hand in hand together. Yeah, they get a bad rap, don't they? Admittedly, it's deserved. Christian rock, through, I'm sure, no fault of its own, is generally just not great. But that's the thing. I'm pretty sure Skillet is just, like, they're very openly Christian and also a hard rock group. I don't think they set out to be, you know, both. Well, I'm phrasing that wrong. They set out to be both, but they're not letting it, like, control that aspect of them, you know? The fact that they're Christian doesn't really play into the music they make so much. It's not good because it's Abomination. Well, that seems a bit harsh. But yeah, when you try and make, like, gospel praise everything the Lord is my savior music. As, you know, rock and roll, it's just at odds. It's juxtaposed. Skillet doesn't really do that. They're openly Christian and they just make, you know, rock songs. I mean, occasionally they might sing about Jesus. I'm not familiar with their entire catalog, sure. But I don't think it's, you know, the norm for them. Twerking is allowed, their songs are what? What? Are you suggesting you can twerk to their songs? Because I don't think you twerk to rock and roll. You do that to, like, R&B, right? Maybe rap? But I'm pretty sure you don't twerk to twerk to any song. Yo, Cotton Eye Joe's playing. Drop them ass cheeks, babies! I want to see that booty bounce. We got goddamn Fiddler on the Roof soundtrack, baby. Tradition! Electronic music? Yeah, maybe. EDM, club music, that sort of thing. For twerking, yeah, gotcha. Leave get a snack. You guys are talking about twerking. We're always talking about twerking secretly. It's just we're more open about it right now. We're not using code words. Thanks for the gear, baby! Besides, 7-9's the one who insisted you could twerk to any song. So, you know, Taps, the funeral music at a military company? Shake them cheeks, girl! Make them dollar bills! Get those singles in your army boots. That's where they put them. 7-9's talking about the rest of us aren't doing much to stop that. Well, I'm, you know, having a field day with it, as I do. Let's talk about Hamtaro Ham Ham Heart B. Again, you're... At that point, you might as well just write the whole goddamn word. Like, son of a bitch, you've written 99% of it. You quit at the finish line, man. It's infuriating, I tell you what. I gotta be over here? No. Hold on, I gotta do this. I know that. Oh yeah, okay, I do it like this. I like this mechanic, by the way. I will say something I do like about the dungeons, if I have to say one good thing about them. Each one has a unique mechanic. The first one is... It has no mechanic. It's a tutorial dungeon. But the second one has holes in the ground, so you don't have to rely on the stairs to get around, which no other dungeon has. The third one has invisible walls. No other dungeon has that. You have to, like, figure out what wall is real and what wall isn't and slip through it on every floor. The fourth dungeon, that's Linda's dungeon. That one doesn't really have a mechanic, I guess. It's just a big layout on one floor. This one's got like a moving floor tile puzzle that no other dungeon has. Also, I don't know anything about Hamtaro Ham Ham Heartbreak except that it's a platformer on the Game Boy Color, and I assume, don't quote me on this, I assume Hamtaro's in it. Much like Elden Ring, I've avoided spoilers for Hamtaro Ham Ham Heartbreak until I finally play it. Turns out it's actually a Crash Bandicoot game. Hamtaro cameo in Elden Ring confirmed. You know what? Even if that were a spoiler, I wouldn't be mad, because then I'm like, oh, I gotta find the Hamtaro fucking Easter egg in Elden Ring. Are you kidding me? Hamtaro Easter eggs. Sakurai confirmed a massive weeb? Well, alright, we knew that already. Anyone's ever enjoyed the manga or anime, Berserk? Yeah, you may notice some similarities in design between that and, the From Software games. He is not shy about his influences. That's Sakurai. This guy has like 10 health, but infinite defense. It's really annoying. Sorry, 4 health, but infinite defense. In addition to... Thanks for the $999. Damn, they're worth fighting. How much experience did I get for that? Not a lot. I got like 20. Fair enough. You grind them for cash, I suppose. $1,000 off those guys. In addition to the Cuphead, getting every achievement thing I want to make my big goal, randomizing From Software games is also on my list. Which, again, I've already played Dark Souls 1. I want to do a randomizer, I was going to do a randomizer of Dark Souls 1. Followed at some point by a randomizer of Dark Souls 2. Because I know Dark Souls 1 well enough that I think a randomizer I could actually do well in. Now you say it, From Software games are just Berserk manga on steroids. Yeah, they are. It's not even shy about it. There's like... Sakurai himself has said, yeah, no, I was hugely inspired by the Berserk manga. I don't just mean Big Sword's dreary world either. I mean a lot of the themes and like character designs with NPCs are lifted straight from Berserk. But in a way that he can't get sued. It's like different enough, I guess. Also, it's Japan, so maybe copyright law is weird over there. Son of a bitch! Ghosts really love sneaking up on me. Miyazaki Sakurai is Smash Bros. Well, I mean, John Dark Souls is confirmed for Smash Bros. Now, according to Kaida, so... Yes, I mean Miyazaki, excuse me. Sakurai is Smash Bros. Although, if you look at Kirby... a lot of Kirby is Berserk as well. I'm pretty sure Berserk can swallow a car and says mouthful mode. And is like pink and flies, right? That's Guts, right? He fights penguins with hammers. You know, Sakurai. Speaking of Berserk, too bad the author died a while back. Yeah, what was that, like a year ago? Guy passed away. He, apparently he told his wife how he wanted the story to end, from what I heard. So, like, she's working with people to finish it, ultimately. Nope, I'm thinking Hunter x Hunter. I'm thinking Hunter x Hunter. The guy who writes Hunter x Hunter told his wife how he wants it to end so that she can finish it if he dies. I mean, maybe the guy for Berserk did that as well, but I'm definitely thinking of Hunter x Hunter when I tell that story, though. I could have picked a better name for Kirby. What do you mean? What's wrong with mouthful mode? It makes you think of all the cum. It's perfect. Kenochi, Penguin, please. Ruining such artistry as mouthful mode. Corby. Yeah, no. Kenochi Penguin meant Kirby's actual, like, Christian name. They could have picked a better name for. Hamilton. That's a better name, you know? Name just sounds like mouthful. Yeah, it's mouthful mode. That's what it is. Well, with 2 L's. It's mouthful mode, you see. As in the mouth is full. Kirby games. Kirby games are an odd mix. They're usually, like, released with such fanfare and, like, yo, the new Kirby game! Or, like, no one gives a shit. And you're like, wait, what? A Kirby game came out when? Why did no one tell me? There is no in-between. I don't know why they do it. Like, Nightmare in Dreamland was huge. Amazing Mirror? No one gave a shit about. Canvas Curse? Huge! Squeak Squad? No one gave a shit about. The Epic Yarn? Huge. The fucking other one on the Wii? No one gave a shit about. To the point where I couldn't even tell you what it's called. It's just the other one on the Wii. That one on the Switch that already exists, no one gave a shit about. Superstar Deluxe, no one gave a shit about. Actually, if memory serves, Author Berserk died in late spring during summer of 2021. Yeah, it was a while ago. Let's play Squeak Squad. Great news, 7-9. If you look up Token Lad Kirby Squeak Squad on YouTube, you probably still won't find me, because YouTube hates me and buries me. But if you look hard enough, you might be able to find it. Go to the actual Token Lad channel, and you'll find Squeak Squad, I'm sure, if you look hard enough. And watch the VOD and reminisce about all the fun times we had. Besides, if I'm going to play another Kirby game, it's either going to be the new one or Amazing Mirror, because Amazing Mirror is the one I'm the most familiar with. I played the shit out of that when I was a kid. Very long game. It's like a Metroidvania, but Kirby. Shit's wild. Wild, I tell you. YouTube! Ugh! Well, I mean, hey. Listen. Just because I don't respect YouTube doesn't mean I'm not going to upload to YouTube, alright? I started on YouTube all those years ago, and they paid me a little bit at one point. Actually, no, I had to partner with somebody for that. Oh, God. I remember when I was briefly partnered with, like, an actual group, like a network. Not just, like, a YouTube affiliate or a Twitch affiliate or anything. I was, like, part of a larger conglomerate. Like, making videos for people. The idea was that they took a cut of my ad revenue in order for me to get paid in general. So, YouTube won't pay you until you've made $100, which is a huge amount of money that takes forever to make with YouTube's bullshit policies. What this company did was, like, hey, partner with us and, like, A, you're, you know, a community creator. You follow the guidelines, you get studio and privilege and all that. B, we handle your ad revenue so that YouTube will pay you, but we'll take a cut of that in exchange. And it was like, that's better than not getting paid, so I agreed to that. And I had a fun time with them. But then YouTube stopped letting people with less than 1,000 sub ads on their videos, and they were like, well, it's been fun, everyone! Guess this is the end of the road. If you're not making money, we can't keep you on. It's like, I mean, that's fair, I guess. They're not gonna pay me to make videos if I'm not making money. They were paying me with my own money to make videos. It's like, well, now you're not making money. Yeah, I get it. Begrudge YouTube, don't begrudge them. But now I make that sweet Twitch money, which is far more frequent. Thank you, by the way. If you'd feel like giving me more of that sweet Twitch money, feel free to throw bits and Prime subs my way now. Did you know if you have Amazon Prime, you can get a free subscription to any YouTube channel that's this one? Don't check that. It's definitely only this channel that works with. But by God, you too can be subbed to this channel and help me eventually dream about one day quitting my dumb job and doing this full time. I'm like 1 million subs away, and if you sub now, I'm only 999,000 away. Yes, your one sub equates 10,000. That math checks out. Don't... Much like the Prime sub only working on this channel, don't check that. I haven't played any Kirby games at all. Don't give a shit about them either way, to be honest. They're good fun. It's just cute fun. I also wanted to... I don't know why I'm bothering to wait. I also wanted to... It's not quite a Kirby game. I wanted to play Subspace Emissary. I'm sure they are. Remember a YouTube channel called Machinima? Oh god, Machinima. Yeah. I wouldn't have minded on... I looked into working with them, but they were pretty much closing their doors by the time I was looking at getting partnered with people. RIP Machinima Respawn. But no, they were good guys. I was in talks with them for a little bit. Like, yeah, no, if you'd come to us like 5 years ago, absolutely, but them's the breaks, kid. And I was like, yeah, fair enough, I guess. But no, if anyone's ever played, I say that, a little known series called Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo consoles by Miyazaki. The one on the Nintendo Wii, Brawl, had like an actual campaign mode where you could play as all the characters in a story called Subspace Emissary, I think it was. And I've thought about playing that on Twitch because I really want to play that again. It's been ages since I've touched it, and I think it'd be good fun to replay that. It's a gem, and Nintendo is in no rush to make another one of them, since they've released like 3 Smash Bros. Games since then and have never done anything like it. Elden Ring? Yes, correct. Didn't Machinima close down or something a few years ago? Where have you been? It's like a decade ago they shut down. Decade? Nah, it's more like 6 or 7 years ago. But yeah, Machinima and Machinima Respawn closed their doors a while ago. They're good people. I'm actually in. I don't know if you could find them anymore, but I did voice work for a few Machinimas way back in the day. A couple Halo videos. Couldn't tell you what I said. I was Sergeant Bumfuck or whatever. I don't know. I was gruff and I yelled at people. That was the extent of it. But yeah, I'm in a few Halo Machinimas on their channel if you look hard enough for them. Ah! Just as a VO, because they were hiring. Well, contracting, I guess is the correct term. Wasn't like they hired me on the regs or anything. They auditioned and it's like, yeah, you're good enough. Here's a small severance fee. And I was like, oh, thank you, Mr. Machinima says. And they're like, shut up, kid, and read the lines. What's wrong with you? Why'd they close down? Seem to be doing well enough. The official statement was that all of the people that were in charge of it pretty much wanted to move on and do other things. In reality, from what I'm led to believe, there was a bit of bickering behind closed doors about who owned what and like how much of a project somebody gets paid percentage-wise. And they ultimately decided it'd be easier if they just stopped working together. The people that were in charge of it. I don't know the full details, and I admit that's only rumors I've heard from people in the industry, but that is the word on the street. Which is a shame. It's always about the money, isn't it? I mean, it makes sense, though. They were, like, some of the first people on the platform doing this. By the platform, I mean YouTube. Machinima was, like, the forefront of that. They, them and Rooster Teeth were, like, the two really big ones. And Rooster Teeth still exists. They're not quite as big an entity as they were a few years ago, but, yeah, they're still kicking. G4 got revived, so that's something, I guess. G4 was the other really big one early on. There we go. Guess so, yeah. Remember the Creatures? It's a throwback at this point to remember the Creatures. But they were one of the first groups to like do something like that. They like paved the way for the Let's Play groups of now. Kutra and Nova and Dans and all of them. Mr. SSOHPKC, who, by the way, videos are a bit old at this point, but if you ever want, like, probably the YouTuber that most inspired my style of commentary and humor and whatnot, look up SSOHPKC on YouTube. He still occasionally uploads, but it's few and far between, which is a shame. Hilarious, man. He was great. Very dry, sarcastic sense of humor. Loved it. Chef's kiss. Very deadpan in his delivery. Huge inspiration for me, especially when I was starting out early. Very much tried to be like Seamus. Would love to in some way collaborate with him. That would be like a dream come true. But, like I said, he very rarely uploads these days. And he's not really a Twitch guy as far as I know. His girlfriend is a VTuber. So, I mean, I think he occasionally shows up in her streams. Oh shit, one of these. Who? His name's SSOHPKC. And his girlfriend's a VTuber. So occasionally Stan will, like, ask you questions, and if you get them right, he'll do the battle for you. He'll preemptively strike, but it's very rare. Oh wow, this is the easiest one. Just say my name. Your name is S-T-A. What are you talking about? N. You say Stan. Yes, of course! You've brightened my day. A preemptive attack from my well-spoken servant. Delightful. That's the easiest one. There's a lot of questions. There's like 12 or 15. And great fucking attack, Stan. The answers aren't always the most obvious and immediate things. They're sometimes kind of difficult. But just say my name is undoubtedly the easiest one, so. No complaints there. But yeah, no, YouTuber SSOHPKC. SSOHPKC. Very funny, can't recommend him enough. Dry, sarcastic sense of humor. Played a lot of games back in the day. He has a ton of videos just archived if you, like, want something to burn through on YouTube. And it's like, I've got 300 years I could kill. I'll just watch this guy. How the hell do I get to this stupid thing? Because it's gated on both sides, and it's starting to piss me off. Where's the last... There's got to be, like, another magic circle that I can step on. The other game had a mechanic. Don't recall the gimmick showing up in previous playthroughs. It's very rare. Which is a shame. There's a trophy tied to it on the PlayStation. So, you know, RNG. Well, that's... Honestly, that's not the worst RNG trophy on this list. There's an even more obnoxious one, but you know, the less said about it, the better. If you don't acknowledge the RNG, it can't hurt you. God damn it. There's the other magic circle, but how do I get over there? You fucking... Okay, it's right here. There it is, finally. Whew! Okay, alright. Door seems to have opened. Alright. I don't know where this last urn is, but let's fucking find it, for God's sakes. Getting swarmed by ghosts. Not in a fun, sexy kind of way. In an, oh god, they're eating my soul kind of way. Sort of like what Persona 5 is going to do to me when I have to play that on Sunday. And then, you know, I'll probably be done with it by, Monday, 2024 or so. That sounds about right. Fucking goddamn ghost son of a... Ah! This dungeon's infuriating. At least you stepped on the circle. It's true! The fun part is, once I kill this last urn, the enemies stop spawning. Because for whatever reason, once the urns aren't in the rooms anymore, the enemies don't show up. I think the idea is that once you've killed the urns, you can get to the next floor. So the game wants you to, like, be at full health, since they give health away in this game. And, in order to keep you at full health, they will not spawn enemies to attack you once you no longer have to fight in this room. Which is cool. Oh, there you are. That's a cool, little addition. There we go. Jesus Christ. I guess I will beat this dungeon today, since I think, I'm at the end of it now. We get to see what's at the back of the sewer, and, that'll probably be it for this stream. I don't think you'll be finishing this dungeon today. Oh no, it's done. I'm right here done. We all might kill ourselves because of Persona 5 Arson only. We'll get through it. I reserve the right to take a break, though, if I, like, need to play something else. Like, if I just want to fucking play a different game 10 parts in, it's like, alright, you know, we're gonna play something else, we're gonna take a break. I might do that, honestly. I might, like, hit 10 parts at a time and then play a different goddamn game. A short one, you know, get back to Persona, but, you know, take a break. I might work through those bit goals. I'm excited for Arson only, because you don't know what the combination of words mean. It means I'm only allowed to use, Arsene in Persona. Which is basically, think of it as a Pokemon solo run. It's a dead end. Is this the meeting place for fake evil kings? There's a magic square, but the rest is nothing extraordinary. The magic square might hold great secret. Seems to be a familiar pattern. Suddenly, I don't expect too much. Let me see. Stan, I thought you were an evil king. You don't even know what types of magic squares? Shame on you. Don't you know about this, you paper hero? A magic square was originally for minor evil beings and humans to support their inadequate power. When it comes to being powerful and evil like me, I generate great power without magic squares. You know, you should just stop because I'm starting to feel embarrassed for you. You fake evil being. Yeah, of course you would. What? Who is a fake evil being? How dare you calling me a fake evil king is the ultimate mega offense. That sounds good. I'll call you it again and again, you fake evil being. Ugh, unforgivable. I thought I'd cause you to suffer in terror when you saw my real form, but I can't stand it anymore. You'll pay for this right now. Make me if you can. Why don't you call your weird butler? Oh, James, please protect me. Arrgh. Hey, spelled your name Oh, no, it's 1A. Sorry, I thought it was 2 R's. It's 2 A's and 1 R. My bad. Alright, why are you not stopping them? I agree, do something quickly before they start with liar, liar, pants on fire arguments. How come? It's totally fun. Excuse me a moment, please. Oh, sorry, Professor. Whatever. Did you find something out? Well, there was an inscription in our language on the edges of the magic square. When we accept the contents with a pure and unrebellious mind, the magic square will reinforce the attribute of the one who steps on it. Reinforce the attributes, which means, well, according to me, I like that. According to me, who possesses linguistic sense as precious as true love or really good lasagna, it translates to, it makes the butt-kicking powers of the dude who stands on it even more crankin', I think. That's a quote. You can quote him on that, baby. It amps you up. This is where evil kings come. Is this how they become stronger? Does this create a great evil king? What an evil device. I am the great evil king, you ninny. Anyway, it is something, though, isn't it? It means when I step on it, my evilness and power is reinforced, and my great power will become even greater. Of course, I have the honor of being the strongest, so I don't need to get strength through such a thing. But it would be small-minded to ignore an opportunity that was placed right in front of me, saying, Your Highness, evil king, please use this. 3 A's, 3 R's, 1 G, and 2 H's. Ooh, no one's ever gonna get that right. Hell, you didn't get that right. You spelled it with 2 A's and 1 R. It's ARG, if you say so. I can use this magic square. Mwahaha. Oh, really? How? How can you stand on it while being stuck in Ari's shadow? If Ari stands on it, don't you think it means he'll absorb the power? Shit, you're right. Too bad. You don't mind, right? Because you're such a large-minded evil king. Rodent woman. Oh no, hang in there, Stan. Well, we'll never know if we don't try. Slave, step on it, together with me. Do it now, I mean it, an order. So you wanted to step on it from the beginning. Denial is dorky. Wonder if it's okay for a human to step on it. What? I don't know. It could have the same effect on a human, but could also be dangerous. Then we shouldn't let him! Stop! Ari, come back! It's too risky! What the heck? You know, I'm here anyway. It's flashing! What? Ari, something's wrong with my body! Your body! It's from the inside! What was I doing? I think I'm okay. You know, Miss Rajlin, this is a magic square. Actually, it's a circle. The magic square that reinforces the skill of the one who steps on it. That makes sense. I wonder if it has the same effect if a human steps on it. Didn't they hear me? Perhaps it does, but primarily it seems to be a facility for evil kings. Maybe it's dangerous. I don't know who made this or for what purpose. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. There's no evil kings here, so there's no reason for us to stay. We gotta go now to seek the great evil king. Wait, what? Now that you've discovered that you're just fake evil kings, what are you gonna do? Well, for the time being, I'm going back to my spa. I don't know, I'm still cute. Really, I was saved by the hero Rosalind from becoming a fake evil king. This is the part where everyone forgets Ari. Yeah, this is the part where the entire world is rewritten, because Ari was never in it, so the entire events of history have changed. There's only one hero and one evil king. It's a standard JRPG. It's a Final Fantasy game. You got the great hero of destiny and motherfucking big bad evil guy at the end of a long dungeon. That's it, baby. It is just that. It's a boring RPG now. It's Final Fantasy X. Only it makes sense. And doesn't have Titus, so it's better by default. He's a scientist, not a geometrist. It's true. Can't argue with that. In addition, you respect us ghosts. Thank you. Well, a true hero is like that. Besides, you seem like harmless ghosts. What happened? What was that sound? Is that you, Your Highness? Ah, my music box went off. Went off by itself. It's important, and I must not break it, though I can't remember why. Well, let's get going. We still have far to go. Wait!
Suddenly, his friends disappear.
You sons of bitches!
Stan will not appear regardless of being called again and again.
What the hell?
Now, the boy is alone.
This is a problem I will never have. If I stepped on something that amplified my attributes, no one would forget about me. Alright? I'm very loud. I'm very brash. It wouldn't be like, oh yeah, that guy, he's so quiet, everyone just forgot he existed. And then there's this scene. Strictly speaking, everyone should forget I exist, with like a few exceptions that we'll see next stream. Never knew about this guy. I'm not sure about him. Indeed, the magic camp was launched anew, but funny, of a fight there is nary a clue. I muse and ponder, what did the circus evil king do? Like, that's a big hint that he just dropped randomly in front of me for a guy who doesn't know I exist, you know? So, like, part of me thinks he knows I'm there, but another part of me is like, maybe he doesn't, because he only confronts me after I'm no longer in this state. But nah, everyone's forgotten about me. Rosalind, the great heroine, must be a wonderful person. Oh, fuck, I spoke to this one. She never shuts up! Wish you could have seen her. They say she took off in a hurry to search out Stan, the evil king. I'm sure she'll use graceful techniques and see the end of the fearful king. I adore her. These guys. Tisk tisk. This place. Did you know a fearful great evil king named Stan is coming to conquer the world? All the dialogue's been replaced with generic NPC dialogue. This isn't good. I had to be here in Madrid when the great evil king. Now I can't go home. It's all just generic NPC dialogue. There's even a joke, I think if you go in here, about Rosalind, like, bursting in and stealing their money and leaving. That's the great hero? Rosalind the great hero. She's cool. What was that? What does the so-called great hero think she is? She not only barged into our house unannounced, she went through everything in it. Just who does she think she is? Yeah. You never knew about the Phantom Evil King? No. The Phantom Evil King, because I don't exist or nobody remembers me, there's no reason, nobody sees me either. No one acknowledges me. I'm so overlooked, people literally, even though I'm right in front of them, forget I exist while they're looking at me. I don't know if the Phantom Evil King is immune to that and knows I'm there and is just dropping a major clue for me, or just by chance, he's musing where, you know, Rosalind and Marlene and Kiesling all came out of the sewer. He's just like, interesting. And then moved on. I don't know. Had to beat the game so many times. Well, like I said, that one, yeah. That's what I was saying. I don't know if he knew about me or not. Even when no one's around, I must be solemn, rigid, yet friendly. You were totally ignored. You had no choice but to write your own name in the guest registry. Well, we're here to save the game. Ah, I forgot to item dupe. Oh well. I wanted to do that before I started this bit. Oh well. Not a huge deal. But anyway, that's going to be it for me today. When we come back tomorrow, Elden Ring! Just for one stream, though. We're going to take a look at Elden Ring like everyone else on Twitch. It'll really boost my numbers, I'm sure. And then it's going to be Arsene-only Persona 5, which might actually boost my numbers. A challenge run in Persona is going to bring out the weebs, alright? So, some people are going to check me out. How many are going to stay? I'll probably actually lose viewers. I'm going to be alone shouting to myself, slowly getting drunk and crying on stream, which might get me a completely different audience. But, you know, that remains to be seen. People forgetting all the time. Isn't there a mutant in the Marvel universe with powers or something like that? I'd believe it. If you've ever seen Fairy Tail, it's a bit like the guy who puts people to sleep as soon as he walks into the room and everyone's like, who is that? It's Mr. John. I won't spoil anything for Fairy Tail, but it's that plot point if you've ever seen Fairy Tail before it became the weird and not great. Anyway, love you all. See you tomorrow with Elden Ring.